What's your name? What's your boy?
What up, Nut Town? It's your boy C-Dub. And all I'm trying to do right now is let these motherfuckers be confused on what's really going on with our city. How they ass looking like.
They don't know what just happened. They don't know what just happened.
Say what?
What?
Time about to move you and keep speaking all class. Keep respect to the ones that's already making it happen. But right now, goddamn it, we gon' force feed them.
What's up, folks, man? It's the Heavy Hitters Radio Show, man. What's happening, man? Support, hey, man. Shout out to Mr. White, man.
Mr. White, man.
Force feed him the nappy, man. Heavy Hitters Radio Show, man. We came in Mr. White today. Hey, I tell you what, man. I am happy to be here. This is Moose, a.k.a. Big House. I am not freshly charged. As a matter of fact, I'm kind of tired. I had a tough day on the 40, man. But guess what? We make the fifth quarter, man, blast.
Dog, we make it, you know what I'm saying, make it go.
Yeah, we make it happen, man. Hey, I tell you what, to my left, man, the one, the only, the star of the show. Give it up, folks, for AGZ.
Yeah, what's going on, man? Life's good, man. And this segment is brought to you by thelocalbeacon.com. Man, get your advertising on with thelocalbeacon.com, man. These little gems work, they go, bro. Yeah, cheap plug for myself. But yeah, man.
Are they paying for the show?
Yeah, they paying, dog. Right. They paying in love and happiness, bro. Cascale gave us some shots, and that's all we got. So I'm paying in love, bro.
All right, if you say so.
The Local Beacon is an official sponsor of the Heavy Hitters, yo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dog.
I ain't seen a check one.
Yeah, not one.
God.
When people support me, man, when they start.
I'm taking a picture of this, man.
This is love right here.
I want that too.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm taking a picture of this boy right here, man. Hey, man, I tell you what, this is Moose That Get Bigger. So we're at Bar 36, and I just got a double burger with bacon and the fixings.
And you actually got a real order of fries too.
Hey, man,
a real
is that
order.
me? Is that mine too?
I'm not mistaken.
I don't even know what to do with myself.
Yeah, right.
Hey,
Yes,
man,
all of that is yours.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna take a picture of this. Hey, I tell you what. While I'm taking a picture of this, man, folks, please give it up for Run EMC.
Hey guys, how
See,
are
it's for no
you?
support.
What did you just say? Who's that? I'm gonna kick you under this table. I'm close enough I can kick you tonight. I don't think that's very nice. I was living the dream right up until that moment right
Man,
there.
somebody got to bring you back to reality.
No, that's nonsense. I'm a princess.
You know, it's like,
And everyone knows that.
It's like that one Eminem song. You know,
Right.
lose yourself. Like
No, but I did bring my
That way, too.
Starbucks tonight in full.
Yeah, so you're basically basic.
Except it's not a pumpkin spice latte. So.
That's a good one.
Damn, but you got like the ultra focus on it now. I mean, I'm telling you, man, Moose is eating high off the hog, man.
There is serious photography
I
happening
ain't gonna lie,
to
man.
my
If there's a
right.
hog,
upgrade 10.3.
if there's a hog, Moose is like eating like the rib cage area, like the good area. He's not eating the feet.
That's because he buys
Assalamu
whole
alaikum.
animals.
Like
Assalamu alaikum, man.
Jeezy is eating the
that
feet.
bad? Is that bad? I shouldn't say you say eating the whole hog and I say assalamu alaikum.
Yeah, he Moose is eating.
That's kind of bad.
He eating high. So what's high off the hog? It's like the shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Like where all the meat is at. That's what Moose eating.
Man,
at.
I don't know.
Jeezy get like the crab leg. Like you gotta work 10 hours dog to get like a little meat.
I like crab legs. Hey, I tell you
start
what,
eating
man.
at the fancy places.
Hey, to my right, man, with the fancy hat,
With
man.
the fancy hat with the fresh haircut.
And it looks like you had. Did you steal that from somebody's? What is that Monopoly game, man? On your hat,
Yeah,
man. What is that?
No. This is actually the
That's
learning lamp from ROTC classes.
Nice.
What's up, though? Represent Mexico.
Yeah.
Man, shout out to Mexico real quick,
the
man. They had a
jersey.
7.1 earthquake today, dog.
Hey, man, I'm
That's
sorry.
like two. That's like two in like a month.
Right. They are hurting, and I think about 105 people died today. But I mean,
That's insane.
that's. I mean, you know what? And there's a lot of people, and oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm opening this door. But there's a lot of people that think that the Earth, everything's lining up.
No. Oh, okay, I thought you was going there. I
What?
thought you were going down conspiracy lane because conspiracy, brother. I saw this post today. Took me down. It was like, why is it that all the black and brown countries are getting hit with all these natural
Are
disasters?
you eating my stuff? Man? All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Like all the black and brown countries are getting hit with these natural disasters, man.
You ever eat something and look over and somebody?
That's what acknowledge what I just said. Just acknowledge.
I know.
You don't find that kind of odd?
That's what they gave us in the world. They gave us that alley. They gave us Hurricane
Alley, the Earthquake Alley, dog.
They gave us Earthquake.
Kim Jong-un can't get hit with nothing.
Sunny days.
And a natural disaster go over that place.
Sunny days.
Hey, I need that biostorm to go over that place. I mean, this dude is serious. Continue.
So, you know, speaking
The
of
day
that,
I
man,
order food, this shit looks delicious.
speaking of that, Trump gave him the business today. What did he call him?
Rocket Man.
Rocket Man.
That was kind of funny.
I wish I would have heard. I have not heard it yet. I'm going to listen to it later on today and see what it's kind of.
Did you? Sorry.
Go ahead.
Did you see Donald Trump and his wifey at the Air Force Base? Because it was a little uncomfortable. Nobody saw it? I have it pulled up.
What happened? Talk to
So she had to introduce him at the Air Force Base. And so, like, she introduces him, and he goes over and
Tries to hold
shakes her hand.
Wow.
And then puts his hand on the small of her back and pushes her away.
Oh.
It was very weird.
Though,
I
man,
cannot say I'm surprised.
I love Trump.
Super strange.
He's the ultimate arrogant, male chauvinist white dude on the planet. Like, literally, get out of my shot.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looked like. She was like, my husband, the president of the United States. So he shakes her hand and then pushes
Shake, like
her
literally,
out
shake
of
her hand. Like, you don't give a.
shook her hand, pushed her out of the way.
That is a modern day American marriage, like, you know, in these day and
It's
ages.
not
y'all.
an
Like,
No.
that is the perfect example
It
of
is not.
modern day American marriage.
It is not,
Stay in your lane. Ain't that right, Cloud? Stay in your lane.
Hey, man, I tell you
If Kevin
what,
Hart would do that to his old lady, that he'd be good. He wouldn't have no problems.
today's show is called The Cost of Being.
Famous.
I forgot what I put on there.
Cost of being famous.
Is that what you sure is?
Nah, I don't know. I didn't see it.
Yeah,
It sounds
we were
legitimate.
not informed of the name of today's show, so if
Well, we
you want to
talked-
jump in
We
the
talked
chat,
about it. Yeah, we.
We talked about it in our production meeting.
Yeah.
said if
That
you want to
sounds
jump in
good.
the chat,
It was
tell us what
a
it is.
invite only.
The cost of being famous
Yeah.
is the title of
Bam.
today's show.
Yeah, it was an invite only
Yeah,
production.
apparently. 'cause I
Hey,
had no
Big
idea.
Mike. Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what, man. The guy down in the kitchen, man, Big Mike, man, threw together, man, these burgers, man. I took a picture of them. I'm gonna put it on the matter of fact. I'm gonna take a picture. I should take a picture with him with the burger. Can I do?
But I don't know, man. You don't know if the man got felonies, man. You know what the man got on his rap sheet. Can't be posting him online.
Is that? Hey, look,
You know what I'm saying?
Serious, he's walking away.
He's like, I'm 5,000.
You know what I'm saying? My man like pictures. Don't do pictures, shawty.
I ain't do
Miss-
that, man.
Miss,
Don't do that.
did you have him cut up the vegetables for you?
I
Yes,
did.
yes,
I
he
did
did.
have him slice and
Okay,
dice the
I
onions
just wondered.
there.
Yes, he
he
did.
asked because I ordered the same thing because it looked so good, and he said, "Do I have to cut up your vegetables too?" And I said, "I'm not that."
That
needy."
is like really delicious looking
I
burger.
know. It came out, and I was like, "I want that."
And the thing is, like when I come, Jesus get like 5 fries. And the burger's delicious. Don't get me wrong.
Oh,
But-
it is delicious, but the fries are good too. And if I only had 5 fries, I would be sad.
See, was you here last week when I got my? When we
Yes.
get, it
I
was-
remember because I got a full order, and all of you guys got like 7
Yeah,
apiece. Your order was split 3 ways.
It was like
I
Jesus
tell
get
you
two-
what. So you know,
One
listen-
for
listen
you,
up, man.
one for you, one for you.
The cost of being famous,
The
man.
cost.
So if you're the president of the United States, you're obviously famous.
Yes.
If you are the leader of another country, you're obviously famous. If you are someone that raps, sings, makes people laugh,
You're famous.
acts, and you make a little bit of coin. You gotta make a little bit of coin.
See, the difference
Then you're
between being politician famous and being, say, actor famous is that politicians make you disappear, like literally. Then it's over. Like,
What do you mean, like?
I mean, I wonder how many missing persons are in D.C. You know what I mean? Like, how many jokers just come out missing? Like,
That's an interesting question.
you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, she
I'm not
was
sure if that's
she was
happening.
hanging out with Senator Johnson, and he was like, "Oh yeah, you going to the press? Oh yeah."
Did you say Senator Johnson?
He did.
That was a random name that they actually worked for the joke. Yeah, Senator Johnson.
Boom.
And he actually like, "Oh yeah, you want to talk? Oh yeah."
All right, I'll tell you what, folks. So today, we're going to talk about Kevin Hart. We're also going to talk about any of the other stars that are really struggling with being famous, right?
Being famous, dog. Infidelity.
We're going to talk about sports, man. We got Triple G.
Triple G.
fight along with Canelo. We got talk football. We got, it's football season.
Man, my
We
team
got to talk
stink.
baseball because
My Cubs in first place.
Giancarlo
Stanton.
Stanton is like 15 away from breaking the record. He can really do it. And
If you
then-
have a hot streak.
And then the rookie record is only about 9 away, and that's old boy from
Judge.
Judge. Yeah, that's old boy.
But shit, they got another than Philly.
From
He
Yankees.
just got called up, and he hit like 17 home runs in like 20 games. something ridiculous like that.
Yeah, man. And it's funny. It's funny. I can talk about that. But anyway, we're gonna get into that. We obviously have brews and reviews, man. 'Cause that's what the heavy hitters do. And then, anything else that comes up, man, we got it. You ready?
Yeah, and then
everybody ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, what's up?
No, I'm saying then later on, I'm gonna pose a question to y'all about. I'll say it now. Let y'all think about it. The question is,
I don't like
do men outpunt their coverage more than women do? Do you understand? The lingo.
You know
I know Moose understand.
I understand.
But I got two people looking at me like I literally.
No, I need more explanation.
See, exactly. Two people looking at me like I have no idea what you're talking about. Moose immediately. See, that's what we were saying. He immediately knew what I was talking about.
Because you guys are the same age.
Vocabulary of a certain
If
age.
somebody outkicked their coverage,
You're not the same age, but you're close in age.
If somebody outkicked their coverage, you know what that means.
Yes.
So what I'm saying is, men outkick their coverage more than women outkick their coverage.
Now you going like
essentially, Cloud.
like layman's please.
Listen to me. Essentially, hey Layman, where you at? Not Brewster. Hey Layman, can you tell us what you're talking about? Oh yeah, guys. Here we go. All right, so hey there, guys. This is Layman.
Yes, I like
my
that.
last name is Terms. Layman Terms here. Okay?
I like that.
Glad to have you
All
here.
right, so hey guys, what he was saying was that if a man more often date a woman that is not in his league. By the way, is she looking more pretty than she should with him? Is she more overweight or underweight? Do their weights match? Do their looks match? Do their finances match? Right?
Right.
Hey, this is layman's terms, and I'm glad I'm here to explain it to you, Clown Overcast.
I'm glad that I was here.
All right, good
taking
job,
the
guys.
information.
Hey, guys, glad you let me be on the heavy hitters.
Yes, that was layman terms.
Bye, guys.
Yes, yeah.
All
Welcome. Hey, layman terms, man. You definitely got to stick around, man. You gonna be a permanent addition to the heavy hitters, man.
Hey, man, I tell you what,
you might replace Urban Translations.
I like layman's terms.
I like layman's terms.
Yeah, he's a cool dude. He's a brother, but he's smart.
Smart, glasses and everything.
Layman's terms knows everything. If you guys want to call him back today, it's cool. It's all good with me. Hey, I tell you what, man. Heavy. Okay, so please go into it. Please ask us the question once again after LT. We call him LT for short.
I like layman's terms.
That's true. That's his name. That's his name. Layman's terms.
Yeah, he don't like initials.
No, because then he have to explain.
They explain it. Yeah. So basically, man, what I'm saying is, I this is my theory. I think men tend to get women that's out of their league more often than the opposite. Than women get men that's out of their league.
So all right. So what you're saying is you gotta have an ugly dude.
And I'm not meaning sexually. Let's clarify.
This one look.
I mean like in relationships and marriages. I'm not talking about sex because in sex it's completely flipped.
No, you know what? Hey, this is Moose. I'm gonna disagree with you.
Ooh, okay.
I think that men, and hopefully I'm not saying the same thing. So men get women out of their league
more often.
No, I'm sorry.
From a look standpoint.
Wait. Yes, okay, yeah,
from a physical standpoint.
But here's what happens, though. Here's what happens. So I'm a man, and I'm making $200K.
Yes,
but I decide to get a Big Mac.
Yeah.
I said, you know what? I ain't had a Big Mac in a while. Let me stop at this.
Yeah, but you're not
get a Big Mac.
But you're not marrying a Big Mac.
Hold on 1 second. So I go and get a Big Mac, and I go like, I'm going in because I'm like, I got some time, and I go in to get my Big Mac, and I look at old honey, the honey on the fries. I'm like, dang.
Yeah, of course.
The honey on the fries is hot right now.
Right.
Or the one say, well, would you like extras?
So,
would you like? I'm like, well, yeah. I want extra this, and
what
I want
McDonald's
your
are you going to? Because they don't ask you if they want extra.
Let's do Best Buy.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe so.
Best Buy has some hot chicks.
No,
but what I'm saying is
Lowe's. Anyway, all right.
What I'm saying is, yeah, in that aspect, men will play below they'll play below their pay grade.
I just thought of a name.
What?
This is gonna be some professional dudes with some retail chicks.
Ooh.
Are you ready for that?
Oh, that's a good ass term.
Professional dudes with some
Retail chicks.
man. Some real. You know what? I tell you what. Wait, real quick. I want to be more. I want to respect them more. So retail honeys.
Right.
All right, so
You gonna say retail hoes?
It's gonna be
Hey,
no, not
Pineapples.
Damn, Moose got real great. Oh no. Hey, but listen, but real talk.
Breaking
But dudes would go down and like play in that realm. But like women tend to stay pretty much even. Like it's rare that you see a busted chick with a fine dude.
That's because we care about more than looks.
That's my point. That's exactly my point right there.
That's true.
Yeah, so it's easy for an ugly dude to get a hot chick.
Yeah, if you have a good personality and you can make us
Yeah.
laugh.
And see, it works out. It works out kind of perfect. You know what I'm saying? Because like, because women think he ugly, ain't nobody gonna want him. But she don't realize by being with him, other chicks find him attractive, find something attractive, or wonder why is she with him, and then he end up getting more randoms, just because of that. Her hotness.
That's hilarious.
That's real though, because they might. The first thing they say is either he got money,
You become
or he's
sexy
slinging
by
out.
association.
Bam, Cloud, bam, sexy by association. So there's two things: either you got money or you throwing that wood. They want to find out which one it is,
And maybe it's both.
and maybe it's both. You know
Maybe
what I'm
it's
saying?
both.
When you hit the jackpot, it's both.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like bam, like ching
Hey,
ching.
so I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
This brings up this song to me. Like, is it something like this? And you guys can tell me, Cloud. You can really tell me about this.
Them AMG 63s. I tell all my hoes, rake it up,
Pineapples, by the way,
Yep.
ladies and gentlemen.
bag it up,
Thank you.
Yep.
fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up.
Oh, I
bag
did
it
not
up, bag it up,
use
bag it up,
the.
Yes,
bag it up,
take
bag it
care.
up, bag it up, bag it up,
Yeah.
bag it up, bag it up, bag it up. I tell all my hoes, rake it up, break it down, back it up.
Now, mind you, these are retail dudes too. These ain't professional dudes.
So,
Them straight retail dudes.
is this a retail guy?
Yeah, but they like managers in retail.
Shipley.
So they make a little more money.
Hey, like the
Did you know what
SNL.
Cloud say? He's a shift leader. Them dudes be acting extra important.
Extra important now, but you're really not. So
Hey man, do you know I did the schedule today? I did the schedule today.
You know why you did
Yeah,
the
exactly.
schedule? Because the manager was too lazy to do it. So he passed it to you. Make yourself useful.
You know what they saying? They walk out every day playing this.
Fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up.
All right, my bad.
Oh, man.
All right, so listen. Here, we need to get to the bottom of it.
All right.
So, what's the reason?
well,
Ron knows. All right.
she pretty much hit on the head.
Yeah.
All right, go.
So women care about more than looks. So if you can make us laugh, and if you're a good person, and if we can enjoy each other's time, then that makes you more attractive in general. So we,
Well,
women,
no. See,
yes,
you lost me. I'm
yes.
gonna tell you where you
No.
lost me. I'm gonna tell you where you lost me. When you said we can enjoy each other's time, it's really if I can
enjoy you.
There
Yes,
you go.
You're right, because it's all about me.
There you
and
go.
So, yeah, okay, I'll give you that one.
Yeah.
And so we women are more likely to settle for someone maybe not as attractive as
But more has
a
more
model.
security, but it's more security and
Yes.
more protection there.
I also have this theory
Mm-hmm.
that there's a reacher and a settler in every relationship.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
That's just how it
Absolutely.
is, and I would think
But no,
that.
the problem is how much are you willing to reach?
You know what else?
But no,
I'm settling.
Hey,
The women are settling.
hey, I'm gonna tell you this right now. You know what else needs to happen? You know what else needs to happen? I'm gonna tell you what else needs to happen. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna tell you anything else. I'm gonna tell you pineapples. I'm gonna tell you what else needs to happen.
But when you get in, stir like coffee. Stir like motherfucking coffee.
That's what Bernie Mac said. It don't matter how you look, you gotta.
but for us,
You gotta stir it like coffee. Man.
I think dudes reach less. No, I take it back. Dudes will omit or forget about certain things based off physical attraction.
Like what?
Like she can have a terrible attitude, but if she fine, we'll put up with it for a while. Just because she look good. Because men
I
are
would
men.
agree with that.
Not for long.
Not for long though. Not for long. But we will be like, you see dude be like, man, she talking crazy. You be like, but you know what? She laying that thing down and whatever. She look good, so she gets a pass. Then after a while, when you get tired of you, like, all right, man, I'm done. But that's why in a lot of relationships you see a lot of billionaires, but they don't have no real rich people. Like they wives be like as plain as they want to be because they can tolerate it. It's like, know what, I can deal with it. Like she gets me, I get her, and we understand what it is. Like we talked about what was it 2 years ago, 3 years, about the dude from Chase.
Yeah.
That wrote the letter to the girl about we rent toys, we don't buy them.
Hey, but even the guy we just met. The guy we just met was from Austria.
Austria, yep.
And he's like, hey, how you doing, guys?
He didn't have an Australian accent, didn't he?
Oh yeah, no, it's for sure Australian.
Definitely Austrian.
It was for sure Australian.
I thought it was more like a German.
Austrian or Australian?
Austrian.
Okay.
Oh,
Austrian.
Correct. Jeezy, former education.
Austrian.
I thought it was Australia. That's why I was like,
hey guys, I just like to say my wife is 3 months younger than my daughter.
yeah.
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
I say, you know what, you're right.
Then he says, better than having worked hard.
I don't know if I can.
Did you
go
just
with
say?
that.
Did you just say you're right?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like.
Yeah, Cloud, what you fail to realize? You are 20, 2, 3?
It's cool.
No. Are you 22 or 23?
I'm 23.
Yeah, wait till you get 40. And then have that same conversation. Now, when you 40 years old and you banging a 24-year-old, trust me. You're making that face now because you're 22. You don't understand.
I do understand.
No.
I
You know what I would think?
I can understand.
You don't get
completely.
it.
Hold on a second. I would almost want Cloud. I tell you what, ladies. You know what? Hold on a second.
See, right now you want the older chick. You want the chick that's in her 30s and 40s. But when you get older, man, it kind of flip-flops, man.
There's a cutoff, man. There's a.
It's a cutoff now because you're 24.
No, there's a cutoff always.
No,
it
it's
just
not.
raises.
Cloud, let me ask you a
For me?
Wait, no,
like you're telling me
Cloud,
what I'm going to be
Cloud,
thinking about when I
Cloud.
get
Well,
older.
are you on the same thing you was when you were 16?
No.
Exactly. So you think I'm doing the same thing you on at 24 at 34? No, you're not.
But
Exactly.
Hey,
when it
you
comes
know
to
what time it
women,
is?
I'm not going to be fucking women that are younger than my daughter. For sure. For sure.
Pineapples. Hey, I got a question for you.
I disagree with you,
Check
man.
this out. Check this out. Hey, Jeezy, are you ready? We're going totally back old school. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. All right, so folks, it's Heavy Hits Radio Show, man. We are going old school on y'all in just a second. And here's the issue. We want y'all to understand that, man, we absolutely love y'all, and sometimes we got to teach y'all a lesson. And right now, it's Overcast turn.
Yeah.
Hey, folks, how y'all doing?
Yeah.
You know what time it is.
It's that mattress talk.
It's mattress talk time. I tell you what, man, if you on your way to school and you got your babies in the car, turn this off. And when you drop them off, then you pick us back up, all right?
Yeah.
All right, it's mattress talk time. Heavy Hits Radio Show. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, if you dating a honey,
A honey.
that is 20 years your senior or your junior,
Yeah,
it's good.
it's good, yeah.
Now, if you in your 20s like Cloud Overcast,
Right, you want 20 years your senior.
you want 20 years.
So you want a 44-year-old woman.
Had 'em.
and she will change
Exactly.
his life.
Had him. Like, hear what he said? Had him. Exactly.
She will change his life.
Change his life. Like, if you
was all right.
I mean, you'll be wet. Your ass could be wet from all the spit. Go ahead, continue.
All right, so
mattress
I got a question for the lady of the house. I got a question for the lady of the house. Run,
Yes.
run. E M
MC.
What's your idea
Cannons.
about age?
So I think that age does not necessarily matter.
So you like him your
Mattress talk.
senior.
Now, So, I have always dated people older than me by like a couple years.
Experienced man.
Recently, I have dated older than that, and I will say that it is very different.
So are you trying to get like that?
Very different.
Are you trying to get wisdom or a social security check?
Both. No, I'm kidding. No, not quite social
But
security
I
age just yet.
I think when it comes to women, they're like older men because they want to be taught.
I feel
That's-
uncomfortable having this conversation with you the way
Well,
you're looking at me.
Well,
I
I'm
don't
just saying. Am I right, Moose?
Like, can we have a conversation without you looking at me like
Oh.
that?
Like, you need
I
to
mean,
divide
this is
us.
mattress talk, so I gotta get close to the mic and I gotta be More D.
Okay.
Hey,
all right.
folks, let me tell you something. This is Moose of the Big House Mattress
Moose,
Talk.
a.k.a. the teacher.
That's right. That's right. I'm not their pupil. And let me tell you,
That was good.
the way that it happens right. It happens all night. And then we got to drink water and stretch.
Yeah, see, the thing is, we definitely got to stretch, bro. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Gotta get them quads right. And don't let the fan hit your nuts, because that will, like, change your whole mood. It doesn't like air blowing on you while you having sex. It's not good.
You know what? It totally takes me out of the mood, but you're absolutely right.
The fan.
Even if you hear like a noise.
Annoyed, anything. When you a man of a certain age, which I'm almost there. Like that right there would throw me off, because I think somebody trying to come in the
Like,
crib.
is there something going on?
Yeah.
Over with.
And I will go from 12 to 6.
I will say the fan is a problem for women also. So
Yeah.
maybe just like open the window.
Position
like,
don't
or,
position
like,
the fan to
move
blow
the fan a little bit.
behind you, yo.
It's bad.
Throw your
It's
move.
bad. Don't let it happen.
The fan needs to blow in the
I'm
room.
gonna keep it real. Jeezy's not 12 no more. I don't stand at 12 o'clock no more. Maybe when I was 16. It's more like 10. 10 to 9:30.
I totally understand.
9:30.
Yeah, like it's like 9.
You sure you a few years away from a man of a certain
Yo,
age?
yo, Cloud, man, you young, man. Enjoy your youth, man. I'm telling you, bro.
Believe me, I am.
If you notice, when the whole connection come here, when we talk, we all have the same. It's crazy because like literally we all have the same like, yeah, bro. Like every guy to do our age, it's always the same thing. Like we talk tough. Like when you young, you talk tough. Like y'all was that man 45 now. You get out here, you like, yo, 15 minutes.
I'm
Catch a cramp, and then you got to start.
It's over, dog.
talking logically. I'm not saying
man,
that I'm not
it's-
going to
you
do
know,
that.
it's
I'm saying that I'm not
mathematical.
going to be fucking women that are
Hey,
not
watch
pineapple.
it.
Pineapple.
My bad. Well, hey, man.
Oh no, we go.
Look,
I'm not going to be having sexual relations
You
with
said
anyone
so. What
younger than my
happens
daughter.
when you turn 47, right? You 40, no, you say you 50, and you single still. You know, so you still dating because you know what I mean, black don't crack.
But
so
you
you still
made a
you'll
baby.
still hold your stuff together. So I mean, if you 50, you might have a daughter that's like 25, 26.
Never got married.
Never got married. You know what I'm saying? But now all of a sudden, you out one day and it's just 23-year-old like mean, just like just a model, like dang, and she giving you play. You gonna be like, nah, I can't even do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cloud is it's the same dude. No, I don't know why I asked you because I remember the episode we had where you talking about you got female friends. Never mind, I forgot who I was talking to.
Like, yeah. Like, and I'm honest and I'm real. Like, dude, like,
yeah, man. Whatever.
and you know that I'm actually
You-
telling the truth
you're
now.
not- you're
That's
not-
why you pulled it
you're
back.
not- you're not turning
That's
down
why.
no-
That's
you're not
exactly
turning-
why. You didn't
but
see.
you-
Hey, real quick, I like to say this. You know what? And this almost makes me sad, but the podcast will not be going on then. However,
Yes, it will.
Cloud will for sure hit that 25-year-old.
He for sure will.
I for sure won't.
He for sure. And
I
guess
for sure
what?
won't.
And guess what? If Jeezy or Moose,
I for sure won't.
If Jeezy or Moose are not in the same situation, that they will hit her too. They hit her friends. We'll all hit her friends.
I for sure
Oh,
won't.
his
It'll be
friends.
a heavy hitters free for all.
It'd be a heavy hitters reunion.
And how long did you say? 20 years?
Yeah. So I'll be almost 60.
I'm damn near 70, and
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
And my daughter will be 21.
I'm doing
and
it.
my Niagara is working. Like 18 is legal, yo.
I'm
Did
doing
you just say
it.
Niagara, like
Yeah,
the
I know.
falls?
I know, right?
Okay.
Because by then it'll be like that.
You know,
That's all I'm saying. Is I'm doing
to
it.
that young tight skin, yo. You like,
Hey, man,
Juniper, if you catch wind of this episode ever in your life, your
What's it-
friends
what-
are safe.
Are you talking to your future daughter?
No, I'm talking to my actual daughter.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Oh, you made me
yeah.
nervous for a
So
second.
I mean, you will. I'm
You said
sorry,
Jennifer?
Cloud.
Juniper.
Oh, that's a beautiful name, man.
Juniper Ascendant. I know. That's dope.
Hey, man, I tell you what, Juniper,
Yeah,
Juniper, we love you. But if your friends come around, your dad's buddies,
Yeah,
it's on.
it's on.
Exactly, your dad's buddies.
And
You
your
don't have to worry
dad.
about your No, you don't have to worry about your dad.
Cause she's 20. She's not like she's like in high school.
I don't
She's
care.
grown.
She grown.
That's nasty.
Hey, man.
No, it's
hey,
not.
hey,
We doing it nasty for sure.
That's-
Hey, I tell you what, folks, you listen to Heavy Hits Radio Show, man. We're live on Spreaker.
That's how it's gonna sound.
We're live on Spreaker. Wait, listen, Jesus, is that you eating?
That's
Or is that you drinking your Ensure?
that's a stroll. He's like,
Are you drinking your Ensure?
and you get the little white cream to get on the side. You like,
Thank
All
you.
right, so-
I no longer want to eat.
All right, listen up, guys. This is Heavy Hits Radio Show, man. We're on Spreaker.com.
Right.
Jeezy, where else can you catch us, man?
man, you can catch us on all Cast, One Cast, Stitcher Radio, man. Anywhere Apple Podcasts, man. Anywhere we get your music, your podcast from, man, you can get us there. You can also check us out on Instagram.com at the Heavy Hitters Radio Show and Independent Radio Show. You can check us out on Facebook at Facebook.com/Heavy Hitters Radio Show, which we need to update them pictures because we still got Rizzy on the cover. I looked yesterday. I was like, damn, Rizzy. I remember the photo shoot in front of the Buddha Lounge.
I changed some of those.
Some.
Yeah, I remember we was at the.
I must have missed them.
Yeah, I was at the Buddha Lounge when that happened. And also, man, you can check us on Twitter, which Moose has been more active on Twitter. Man, I've been getting my little Twitter feeds. I've been saying some stuff on Twitter. He been dropping some questions on there, yo. So we at Heavy
_.
Hit us.
That's the first time I've ever been on the other side of it. I can't believe I made it.
Yeah, made it through. Yeah, so, like I said, this segment is brought to you by thelocalbeacon.com, man. Advertising and hands-free, maintenance-free. Check us out at thelocalbeacon.com, man. Check us out, man. Real talk, man. It's real good stuff, man. And we get you in there for $25 a month, man, for a beacon.
I want to check from Beacon. That's all
Yeah,
I'm saying.
no doubt. When the checks are rolling, then I got you for sure.
All right. Hey, I tell you what, folks, man. We're here, man, and today's show is called
The Consequence.
The cost of fame, man.
The cost of being famous.
Just being famous,
right.
man. Kevin Hart.
Because
You
being
want to jump into the Kevin Hart thing, man?
Go into it.
Man,
Talk to us about it.
So basically, for those who don't know, which it should be like Run section, but she probably didn't even know. Kevin Hart, who basically the backstory is, he got caught cheating. Well, he didn't get caught. The retail hoe basically filmed him. Like, who does that? That's like something the dudes do. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. She basically
finish the story.
She basically had a camera set up where she had the placement all wrong. So you can tell she's an amateur because you're supposed to put it up by the bed and actually view it first to kind of see what the angle is. But anyway, so she had a camera, like I guess under some socks or something, hidden in the corner. But it only called Kevin Hart coming into the room, and then you heard him having sex, and then you see like his naked booty walking away, and then she put on some clothes. And then, basically snitched on him, put the tape out because she wants to be famous, whatever. But you can't even be famous because we didn't even see your face. So you're not famous.
Did she get money for
Kim
it?
Kardashian, you are not.
She has not yet.
She's never getting any money because the tape is, if you haven't got money for it now, it's too late. It's already out. So you broke.
Well, what was interesting to me was that all of the quotes from her to start were along the lines of, I just think that people need to know that he's this cheater, la-di-da-di-da. And, like, then a couple days later, it was like, oh, yeah, and I want money.
Yeah, of course.
And, I mean, she said those exact words.
Now, I swear, if I was a politician, man, she would be murked. Like, her break line would not work. This off GP, dog. You can't do it. I mean, I'm sorry, dog. That's retail whole shit. I'm stuff. Pineapples.
I got a question. All right, so she... All right, so she obviously knew who he was.
Yes.
She knew his relationship status.
Yep.
She still spread her legs or bent over or did whatever it is
Yes.
to do to make entry happen.
Yes.
And then said he ain't right.
Yes.
Does that make her still okay?
No, she's the thing is, man. She cheated with him. She participated in adultery. But then try to take the moral high ground. Like there is no, like, first of all, he's not leaving his wife. She's not leaving him. So I'm sure they got a prenup, so she's not leaving him. So you just basically got smashed for no reason at all. He's going to be all right. He's going to go make movies. You have a comedy special about this situation. Everybody's going to laugh. And you're still going to be nobody probably commit suicide.
Now, I mean, no. Somebody will pay her maybe for some inside information.
But if you, my thing is, if you're not that bright, even if they give you $100,000, you ain't gonna make that money stretch. Like you'll blow through that in 6 months. So then you back to doing tricks again. Like your career is not gonna go anywhere from this. So I just don't understand. All the screenshot hoes out there, man. Like it's just ridiculous, man. Like it's ridiculous. Like, it used to be a point in time where you was famous and you can do whatever you wanted to do.
Right. Those days are long over.
Long over with.
Long over.
But see, the thing is, people don't realize, like me and Moose talk about in the pre-show invite-only meeting, Snoop Snoop been married for like, what, 30 years? 30-some years?
Yeah,
a lot of people don't know Snoop been married since, like, ain't nothing but a G thing, yo. Ice Cube been married since NWA. And guess what? They got no problems. But you think that's the only woman they sleeping with?
No.
No. You know why, man? They already knew. They know what they was getting into when you married the man. When you marry somebody famous, you got to know what you getting into. Who you marrying, man?
Hey, man, in the pregame meeting when you said Snoop's been
Invite
married,
only. Yeah.
I was like, whoa, like, you're absolutely right. Hey, speaking of that, real quick, the Big Sis is listening.
Yeah.
I just now saw it. So she's like, she asked, is the cook in the witness protection program that made this? That's funny.
He might be.
He sure gave me the peace sign, but this burger's delicious.
Yes.
Hey, look, I don't even have silverware and I'm still eating it. You know, y'all notice that? I'm like literally breaking the burger up and eating it with my fingers and wiping it on my pan.
Oh, your pants all day.
And it's delicious.
That's
man.
the universal napkin. It's the under your knee pit.
Yeah. Right, exactly. Let me see. The young man in question, 20 years. You know, is that so? That must be an issue. And if you have shoes older than the chick you meet, don't date her. That's what the Big Sis says. If you have shoes older than the chick, don't date her.
I got some pretty old shoes.
How long do you guys hold on to your shoes?
I got some shoes from a long time.
Once you get to be a certain age, you don't really have to trade them.
I'm with Big Sis on this one, yo. Like,
I got jeans.
shout
I
out
got
to Big Sis.
jeans. Probably probably like 7-8 years old.
I for sure wear a coat shirt that says 2001.
Yeah,
It has a date on it.
That's 16 years.
I know. I do it. But so I'm not dating a 16-year-old chick, so I'm good to go. And so, all right, so this Kevin Hart chick, I just want to give a shout out to the Big Sis. And by the way, Biggie Gates is hitting us up too. I had to check on her in a second. But all right, so obviously the chick from Kevin Hart is trying to get money.
Trying to get money.
That's the only goal.
See, the thing is, I wish celebrities.
I'm sure she.
See, this is why part of me respects Donald Trump. Like, this is the part that respects Donald Trump. Is he has 0 F's to give and he don't care. Like, once actors get out of this, I'm protecting. Just be like, yo, I don't care. Yeah, I'll smash her. So what? Once you start saying that, then it's like, what? Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, that's what I do. Yeah, I you know what I'm saying? Whoever, you know what I'm saying? If I want to get, that's what I do. Once that happens, like, you're no longer the story no more. So now you can pretty much do whatever you want to do, and nobody cares because that's just what you do.
That's true.
I mean, nobody's falling around Charles Barkley asking for quotes no more because Charles Barkley pretty much says whatever he wants to say, and then it becomes, that's just Charles being Charles, and you just move on with the story. There is no story. Charles Barkley told the cop, you should see how good this blowjob is. What? You remember that when he got pulled over from the cop? He was getting head from the chick in the car, and Charles Barkley is married. He was getting head from the chick in the car. He told the cop, yo, you should see how good this shit, yo.
It must have been the bomb.
And it was like, the story lasted for like 2 days, and that was it.
Oh my God.
He ain't get fired from TNT. None of that happened, yo.
Hey, man, as you talk about getting fired from TNT, by the way, Big Gates talked about, he wanted to ask Cloud, if you seen a chick with a Nicki Minaj booty, would you take her?
No, because that shit is saggy. Like, if you talk
Man,
about
you know what, man? I can't wait to see Cloud's wife, dog. I can't wait. Because, like, man, you hella picky. I don't even know, like, what you like, though. You like necks, like wrist bones or something? Like, what's your thing, man?
Wrist bones is actually like, you know.
I mean, because
like,
we said booties and
wrist bone, yo,
booties
like,
and booty,
Abby.
boobies and booty. Cloud, like, nah, man, I'm good. So what you like? What you like teeth? Like
seduction.
So never mind.
Hey, man, I don't
What's
even like how he
included
looked
in
at
that?
you, man, when he said
He
that.
said, so the 24-year-old can't seduce you, dog?
Barely.
Probably better than somebody your age.
That's what I'm saying. When you in your 40s,
Come
man.
talk to us in a minute, big dog.
When you in your 40s, dog, some little young thing, man, had that sex appeal, had that dress on. Well, yeah, I don't know what you like. So she got some strong wrists, with some big veiny forearms, man. You like, damn. You
Man,
in.
did you say strong wrists and big veiny
And like
forearms?
the veiny forearms just came out of nowhere.
I don't know what he like, man. I mean, boobs don't get him. Booty don't get him.
So what you saying? You want a honey that's like doing them rope curls?
Yeah, she out there like this.
I wish you guys could see what was going on right
shake
now.
weight.
The shake
With
weight
a
for
shake
sure.
weight. You like a chick with a shake weight workout.
Like, I'm interested.
Like, oh, I love it. Hold on a second. This is Cloud Overcast, main woman. Yes, I really don't have any booty, but I love the shake weight workout. It's my favorite.
It's my favorite.
Yeah,
I have no
she
booty and I'm an A cup
right,
with extremely big nipples.
right. And guess what? Guess what?
Pepperoni nipples, yo.
That's
I'm
like,
the same
yes.
age. And I'm the same.
Yo,
age
y'all
as
gotta
him.
chill out, man. Like, you know, I'm getting excited, yo. Like, you know,
we don't know your
getting-
type, man. Like, I want to know your type because, like, I don't understand, like, how you saying some 24-year-old could, if you 40, some 24-year-old
Like,
something.
I'm not like hell bent on just have. I don't.
What if she can
sticking my
rap?
dick in everything, yo. Pineapples. Like, I don't.
What if she can rap? What if she can rap?
What?
What if she's 24 and
I don't-
she got flow?
it's
And she wants you to
so
produce her
many
album.
elements that go into getting me turned on or whatever. Like, you know, to the point where it's just like,
Okay, but-
Ask.
Dude,
Wait,
it's
stop.
What
it's
turn-
a very
what-
situ-
what
it's a
turns-
very
what
situational
turns
thing.
cloud
Let's-
on?
yeah,
What turns
let's-
cloud
It is
on?
a very situational thing. Like, you know, it's just like
Hey man, you gotta listen. When you
You know what?
gotta stop
when
talking. Listen, go.
when the female understands who she is and she is to the like that like unforgivingly, like, you know, it's just like, then yeah, like that's
You
something
said
I'm
a bunch of
attracted
nothing. dog. I have no idea what you just said.
that unforgivingly female.
Yeah.
to. Like, no, I said when a female knows who she is and she behaves as such unforgivingly, like, yo, that's fucking awesome to me.
I have no idea what that is, dog. Maybe I'm
Like her being herself, her knowing who she is.
I'm a heathen,
You know,
dog. Because I
okay.
pay zero
Well-
attention to that.
Oh, okay, well that like
So okay, so she just so basically she could be
I'm a
con-
very psychological
So
person.
you would date Siri.
Siri for sure knows
Siri,
who she is.
who she is. I mean, if you can ask Siri right now, she'd be like, I does not have a physical form, so I am not ready to get married. Like she was literally tell you that.
Oh, well, then Siri's out the picture.
Siri, who are you?
Yeah, so you would date Siri.
Hold on 1 second. She's thinking.
Said, yeah, if Siri wasn't out here for everybody, like,
But Cloud, I'm confused, man. Like, I'm confused, man.
that's cool. Like, I mean, you know, it's really like, like,
Hold on 1 second. Stop talking real quick. We'll check this out. I'm gonna do it one more time. You guys are gonna trip on this. Siri, who are you? I'm Siri, but I don't like talking about myself. That's what she said.
cause she don't, because see, Siri don't know, like, see, man, like
And hold on, I
Siri
don't.
don't know.
And by the
y'all,
way-
y'all chalking Siri up and shit. She don't even know herself.
And
yo.
by
Like,
the way,
she
I don't
all-
like Siri using my government name.
Ooh, you can
better
change
know.
that.
You can change
tell her
it.
To, tell her
She
to call
call-
me. Like,
She
Big
calls
Daddy.
me Madam President.
you said what?
She calls me Madam President.
What'd you say?
I'm trying to think with
was
Cloud.
that?
I'm trying to think Cloud.
No, you said something.
Oh, she called Siri, call me Big Daddy. So Cloud, man, I'm confused, man. So you 40 some years old, some 24 or something, who
I have scruples.
who has nice wrists,
Scruples.
nice wrists, and she knows who she is, and she's a rapper.
I have scruples.
And she says,
Jeezy.
"Oh, Cloud, can you produce my mixtape?"
You know what? Like,
And she come in the studio.
you know what
and she's-
pleases me more than anything is telling females no.
Right.
Because they think that they can get anything, and I love like seeing the look on their face when I say no, and that's really what happened when I got arrested from old girl. Like,
Okay,
that's
so
what
what,
happened.
so she
That
comes
was
to the
greatest thing
studio,
ever.
and her song is called "No."
I don't give a fuck. Easy. I'm sorry. He's pushing it. I'm sorry.
All right, let's move on. So Kevin Hart, anyway. So we know Cloud is, he anyway.
I'm
go
an
ahead.
interesting ordeal. Thank
Very
you.
extremely done. Like
For the record, maybe
The
when you're
enigma.
40 something, the person is not younger than your daughter. She's just close in age to
she's
your
the same.
daughter.
She's the same age.
Maybe she's a little bit older, but not by much.
So she's 26. Your daughter's 25.
No.
Anyway, all right.
You
So
can't deny love.
Cloud.
That's not lust. That's strictly lust. What he's like.
Cloud,
coming at
that's
me
not
with.
true. That's not true.
That's the only thing he's coming at me
I
with.
wholeheartedly disagree with you.
Yeah,
What?
love. You can
What?
love. You can love somebody half your age. Yeah. You can love somebody half your age. You seriously can. No, you seriously can. Because women mature at a faster rate than men do.
I can't see myself fall in love with somebody who like I can't relate. to.
Cloud gonna roll with somebody's grandmama.
Like-
hey, so
Hey man, like, you know, like send me your grandma's, yo. Send me the family photos, yo. You see what they look like.
All this strip club after, nigga, what's up? Yeah. Me and Mike Will put
If you can see my face right now,
them AMG 63s. I tell all my hoes,
rag it up.
break it down.
All right, folks. I'll tell you, listen to Heavy's radio show, man. We got a sensitive cloud overcast in here, man. You know what?
keeping it
You know
real.
what? That's why it hasn't been raining much here in the Midwest, man. Because clouds.
If I was sensitive, then it would be raining a lot more.
All right, so
Midwest.
All right, so check- hey,
Nah, I'm just adding logic.
You need to get Lil Cloud some work, man.
all right, so you know what else happening? You know what else happening, man? I still don't have any silverware. I'm wiping on my pants.
Yeah.
But it's all good. Hey,
So, well, I ain't get your take though, real quick. I ain't get your take on Kevin Hart. Like, how you feel
all
about
right,
the situation?
so
Ladies getting menus and
Ke-
everything. Like,
Kevin
there
Hart-
was
of course
there was
they are.
up and walking. And,
all right,
oh,
so
shit.
Kevin Hart is married, and he's having sex with this other woman now. Here's what I think. If you're ladies, if you're out there and you marry someone on the level of, say, an NBA player that's on the bench that you never ever see. Matter of fact, if you marry a local rapper that's only doing shows in your area in like Cincinnati, on up to, on up to the top of to Denzel or whoever's on the top, please understand that you might have an issue with his exposure. Comes temptation. Is him deciding, I'm going to do this or I'm not going to do this. Now, part of that is, how does he feel about you? How have you treated him? You know what? How does he feel that day? Did he wake up in the morning and you emptied him out? You emptied him out that day, and he got there and he's like, man, you know what? I'm good. And you tell him, hey, when you get home, once again, you know what I mean? I think all those factors. I think all those factors come into place. But for sure, and don't get me wrong, ladies. I've heard of the Coolidge factor. I think I talked about that in recent shows. Yeah. The Coolidge effect. But
I think we need to invite Layman back to the show. Layman terms. Because literally, Cloud Face, you said Coolidge effect, he has no idea what Coolidge effect is.
Can we get Layman on the phone? Somebody call him.
Can you get Layman?
Was that a phone?
That's the worst phone ever. That's like the iPhone 3.
Layman doesn't need a fancy phone.
Right.
That was like That was like the Star Trek.
Right. That's an iPhone. That's an iPhone 3G. Layman.
Hey man, come over here real quick.
iPhone 1980.
Hey guys.
Yeah, we need to.
What's up? It's Layman turn.
Yeah, can you explain the Cloud? Because he had a look on his face with his Coolidge effect.
Oh, the Coolidge effect. Oh, wow.
Please, enlighten me.
Hey, are you ready?
Enlighten me.
Hey, I tell you what, man. Hey, listen, guys. Now, the Coolidge effect is one of those things. It's one of these really cool things, right? That happens now. What you get is a guy can have sex, right, with a woman, okay? And then what happens is, if he has sex with another woman, it's like he never had sex before. Isn't that cool? Now, I can explain to you what happens. I'll tell you what. Give me 1 second, okay? Okay, Jeezy?
Yeah.
What I want you to talk about is please give us more information on Kevin Hart so that I can give you... Okay, go.
While Layman's looking at I want to talk about like what Moose said about the... I want to explain to ladies how difficult it is, and I want y'all to understand how a lot of celebrity men get caught up. Is every woman that's worth her salt, weight in salt, every guy since she was 13 has been trying to sleep with her. So she's accustomed to saying, no, I'm good, I'm straight, whatever. Because every guy flirts with her. So it's to the point where like she literally pays no attention to it. However, guys don't have that. We so used to being the hunters. So once you become famous, now all of a sudden you go from the hunter to the hunted, and we don't run that fast. So now everywhere you go, every chick you talk to is trying to get in your pants, whether it's for your money or whether it's for to say they slept with you or whatever the case may be. The end result is still they want some sex from you for bragging rights or whatever. So now all of a sudden, it ain't that easy to be like, nah, I'm good. Especially when these chicks are like dime pieces, just crawling over themselves to get with you.
Wow. Hey, you know what? At some point, we're going to explain dime pieces because I really enjoy dime pieces. Hey, I tell you what, guys. So listen, I have the total response to the Coolidge effect. By the way, Calvin Coolidge was our president. I don't know if you knew that or not, Cloud.
No, this is brand new information.
All right, so listen up. The Coolidge effect is a phenomenon seen in animal species, like us, whereby males and a lesser extent females exhibit renewed sexual interest if introduced to new receptive sexual partners. even after a cessation of sex with prior but still available sexual partners. The evolutionary benefit to the phenomenon is that a male can fertilize multiple females. The result may be... Oh, I'm getting so excited. Hold on one second. The male may be reinvigorated repeatedly for successful insemination of multiple females. The Coolidge effect, more like the... I'm getting so excited. And was I looking at you? Are my eyes big?
You kind of scared me.
I know. And so repeatedly for sexual
scoot away a little
insemination. All right, so the type of mating system can be referred to as polygamy. That's a new word. We're going to talk about that later. Where one male has multiple female mates, but each female only males with one or a few male mates. The Coolidge effect. What do you guys think about that? Hey, what's my name again?
Layman terms.
No,
man.
I know that. Hey, this is layman terms. I'll talk to you guys later. Okay,
All right,
guys?
appreciate it, Layman.
All right, cool,
Thanks,
guys.
Layman.
I'll talk to you later, okay?
Yeah, I think Layman broke it down. So you understand, Cloud?
Hey, peace, man.
Yeah, I got it.
So basically you can bang one chick and meet a new one, get revigorated. Like, I can go again with her.
Anyone else
ready.
think Layman sounds like a mix between Bert and Elmo?
He does.
That's hilarious. Hey, you know what I was thinking though. I mean, like because I'm trying to think what that. There's some sort of term. The refractory period. Have you guys ever heard of the refractory period?
Yes.
So the refractory period is after a man ejaculates, right? There's a time when he needs to relax and rest for a second,
yeah.
right? And so
That's usually when women ask him to buy stuff. He'd be like, yeah, go ahead.
Oh my gosh, I've never thought of that. That's brilliant. Holy smokes, I'm using it.
That's called the Jeezy effect.
Yeah.
Or is that the Jeezy effect?
You like, man,
hey, you know what?
whatever.
I'm on Amazon, babe. All right, go ahead.
Go
Just
ahead,
get whatever you
yeah,
want.
whatever.
You know, I really appreciate it.
Cause you tired, you breathing, huh? Your side cramp. You like,
don't even wanna
because
think-
literally all your blood is like is gone. Like
You like this? Can I get some? She goes and gets you water and comes back and says, "I need these new speakers." You go like, "Go ahead, yeah, it's cool."
yeah, go ahead.
You drinking cold water. Hey, all right. So the Jeezy effect, man. But anyway, the refractory period is that time between ejaculation for man, right? So you with the same woman, and your refractory period might be an hour or 2 hours or half an hour, 15 minutes or whatever, right? But when it's the Coolidge effect, say your normal refractory period is an hour. The Coolidge effect, so are you with some woman, and then y'all get dressed and leave, and 30 minutes later you're in the same opportunity with a different woman.
You ready.
And you're ready, even though your typical refractory period is an hour or 2 hours. And you're ready.
You ready?
That's the Coolidge effect, essentially. And I know that old boy can. What's his name?
Kevin Hart.
Yeah, no. What's old
Oh,
boy's
layman
name?
terms.
I know. You know, Layman does a good job explaining, but I think I'm better. He's kind of getting on my nerves a little bit. Because I'm a smart dude. I'm a smart dude.
Yeah, Layman
We don't need somebody
Yeah,
else.
Layman stepping on his toes.
Do you want us to call you first?
We don't need somebody explaining stuff.
Moves mad at Layman terms, man.
We don't need
jealousy.
We got beef.
We're gonna all need a group hug after this.
We
I
don't
think.
need somebody else explaining stuff because I'm a smart
Yo,
dude.
man, like
Because I didn't know what the refractory period was. I'm be honest, I didn't know what that was either.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He did, and Layman did not talk about the refractory period. The Moose did.
we didn't ask him though.
That is true. We didn't ask Layman.
Y'all tripping, man. Y'all about to make me mad. Y'all about to make me mad. I'm about to cuss him out. No, I'm just kidding. I ain't gonna cuss
But
him.
yeah, so
Hey, so all right, so folks, all right, so is Kevin Hart wrong? Yes.
is he?
Yeah, he's married.
I don't think it matters how famous you are.
That does matter.
That
He has nothing to be sorry about, man. He's a man being
That
a
is
man.
that is rape.
No.
That is rape.
What?
That is rape.
No,
He
it's
was
not.
drunk. She was taken advantage of.
That is
It
true.
was rape.
That is
What
true.
is he talking
Right.
about?
Yeah, he was drunk. And
Who
she
was
did-
drunk?
Kevin Hart.
she raped him.
And she did take it. She did take
She
advantage
took
of him.
advantage of him.
Hey, you know what I'm
right.
saying? That's sexual assault in my book.
Yep.
It is.
Where my feminists
It's like
at
this,
now?
man.
I got
Where my
Also,
feminists at now?
it's like this, man. It's like,
I got one
it's-
question.
It's like if you're on the phone with a girl and she won't. Now you get on the phone, you try to get off the phone, and she won't let you go off the phone because she want to keep talking. You just tell her, look, man, you are raping my time right now because you're taking my time against my will. You're raping my time.
Those
right
are
now.
harsh words.
Yeah, but you're raping my time. If you anything against my will, if I say I need to go and you keep talking like, no, please, you do realize that you are raping my time right now.
I try really hard not to do that.
Yes. But women like to
I
talk.
think raping
But most
through
of the,
time is just a harsh term. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying you're wrong in saying it. I just think it's a harsh term.
but you know what? It hits home till they realize like, oh, I need to let you go.
You're right. You're right. I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye.
Man,
Right?
is that what happens?
Yeah, nobody likes rape. Nobody likes rape at all.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
I am so sorry.
I'll talk to you later.
And then you wait for that post like,
No, look, you're like, is everything okay?
Yeah,
Is all right? You need
okay,
some water or
take.
something?
Every man has been in that situation where it's like, I don't know if it was a Carmichael show. Like, did I write? Like, you don't know. Like, this was kind of borderline because, like, I never really got confirmation, but we was kind of like maybe. So you got the good morning. We good? Like
Classic.
You have a good time.
Classic.
What?
Classic example of a date rape.
Oh,
Classic.
man, that's a
I
good.
don't think it's date rape. I think it's more like because that's why I don't do drunk chicks. That's one of my rules. One of my rules since college.
I think that's a
I
good rule
don't
to
do
have.
drunk. I don't do drunk
Y'all
chicks.
ain't no cloud can go back. That
Like
part.
like there's a certain level. There's a certain level I reach, and it's like, okay, we can have fun on the ascending. We can play. On the decline, I'm done. I'm out. You going? I'm matter of fact, it's a crowd. Watch me take you home. It's a crowd of people. When I put you in the car, it's a crowd of people seeing me like do all kinds of. Yeah, I don't play them games because there was a story when I was in school. I never get the story. I told my buddy we had these chicks.
I'm not sure.
And they was drinking. They was drinking, and I told them. I said, "Look, no more shots. No more. This is it because we gonna have fun tonight. This is it. Like this is it. Like don't do no more." So I go to the bathroom. I come back. Everybody got a round of shots. I'm like, "Yo, what is you doing?" "Oh, I got one more shot." So everybody do the shot, and sure enough, her life became a mess. She don't like who she is.
Right.
Everything just went like to the. It went down fast.
Were there tears?
Yes. So now we
Always.
outside, and like
Trying
she
to fix it.
trying to fix. But at his point, he like she can come back to the apartment with us. I'm like, no, like she's going home. Oh no, she can't with us. No, I said no. She can go to her car, and she can drive to our place. But she ain't around with us. I was like, she had to get in her car under her own wheel, her own power, and make a conscious decision to come to our room. Because you know what? I'm not walking in the room where everybody's seeing me with this drunk girl. Because everybody see you. They see you walking in and she's staggering. So that when the police come in, well, yeah, she was kind of drunk. Nah,
Hey,
bruh.
man, speaking of that-
She walk in drunk by herself.
Hey, man, speaking of that, did you see old girl, man, that
Yeah,
got like
man.
frozen
Yeah,
up
man.
in Chicago? Now, and I saw it looked like she might have just stumbled in there.
Somebody open the door.
That like there was another video that I saw on Twitter where people were pointing out the digital editing and all that stuff. Like that was
Who
used
cares?
to.
Be careful, my man, over there.
Who
like-
cares? No, at the end of the day,
What you mean?
she walked into a freezer. I don't know her. You don't know her. Nobody knows. It's just because it's a Facebook story. You know what? Somebody just died right now, and we don't even care. So let's continue. Oh, somebody else just died right now. We don't even care.
Wow.
There's some kid in the
Hold on,
Sudan.
hold on one second. Listen to this.
His head just got cut off right
Listen to
now.
this, listen to this.
You know the science, you get buck wild. Running back games as if your name was Scott Skiles. Or better yet, Magic.
Scott Skiles.
It's old school.
Old school.
Tribe
He has
Called
no
Quest.
dude.
Tribe Called Quest.
You know what Scott Skiles is? We might need to get Layman back on the show.
I was looking at you because
I'm mad at F. Layman, man.
hey, yo,
Hey, man, you know what? Rest in peace, Fife Dog.
Rest in peace, Fife Dog,
Rest in peace, Fife
man.
Dog.
For
Prodigy,
sure.
man. And,
Man,
and-
real quick, man. Rest in peace, Bobby Heenan, man.
Did he pass
Yeah,
away?
not Bobby
Yeah.
Heenan. Bobby Heenan, man.
2 days ago, man.
2 days
Yesterday,
ago.
2 days ago.
You are such a wrestling fan.
Yes, man. People don't understand. Bobby Heenan, man, was an amazing announcer, an amazing manager, an amazing wrestler, man.
That's funny. That notification came through on my phone. And I was like, I don't know who this person is. Thank you for
Bobby
letting me know
Heenan.
who that was.
Yeah, Bobby Heenan, man.
No idea.
So, real quick, are we
Rest in that ring in the sky, baby.
Are we just using your government name, big boy?
hey, sorry.
Ah, you good, man. Say what you was about to say.
I was gonna say who cares about Bobby Heenan?
Ooh,
Really?
Who cares?
Why's you gotta go there?
Who
man?
cares?
Let's do this
Who cares?
controversy.
I know more about Bobby Heenan than the
Who
girl who
cares,
died in the
yo?
freezer.
Another Bobby Heenan just died like that.
No,
Bam.
no.
Oh, another Bobby Heenan just got
Bobby
Relax.
Heenan.
All right, we
Bobby
moving
Heenan.
on.
I knew about him more than I knew about the girl in the freezer.
Hey,
So there's a whole bunch of girls right now in a storage container off the coast of California.
what in the world? Hey, man, you know what? but before we talk to my man, before we talk to our visitor, we need to loosen up a little bit.
Real talk, man. Do you realize there's literally a semi truck full of girls coming over to this country to please young clouds.
Once again, I said we're going to try something new.
Whoa.
Right, hey, but before we give a shout out, before we give a shout out to somebody that was on our show, right. Who you want to give a shout out to? We got to give a shout out to D-Lo. D-Lo G. All right. And then all the guys over there at Independent Radio.
Yes.
What's the name of that show?
The Iron 3 Hip Hop Show, man.
Yes, Iron 3 Hip Hop Show.
Yeah, man,
also,
for sure.
The Iron 15 Music Session. What's so funny? The Iron 15 Music Session. Hey, man, you tripping, man. This dude's on something. I'm going to talk to him. What's his name on it? And then... all right, so you guys ready? And then DJ Skrill.
Can I do a shout out?
Rest in peace.
To the local beacon.
Go.
Yes.
Shout
also
out.
to Lady Lace. She is one of my very best friends. Yes, she has been listening the last couple of weeks, and she thinks you guys are hilarious. She really appreciated the term professional dude with retail chicks.
Yeah. Does Lady Lace like lace?
It's the case, man. She knows.
I mean,
it's itchy. I mean, I don't wear it.
Is this what you want to tell us, big boy?
First of all, relax. Everybody's talking at the same time. And the next thing is that when you get lace up next to you, it's itchy.
Yeah, it is itchy. It depends. Well, hold on. Walmart lace is itchy. If you get that Victoria's Secret stuff, it's pretty smooth.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah, man.
See, well, you know what? Maybe I've been messing around with too many
retail chicks.
Retail chicks. Need some professional honeys.
Some professional house. Anyway, go ahead.
Professional honeys. Hey, I tell you what, folks, man. Heavy's Radio Show, man. We're live at Bar 36, man.
Yes.
Every now and then, we run into people, man, that we knew their parents, or, their dad or their mom or whoever. And I can tell you something, man. When I was a very young man, I ran into this guy's dad, man, that was influential in my neighborhood. All right, and I joined UNWA, which was United Northwest Neighborhood Association. And this man was the president at the time. And he took me under his wing, man. He was kind of talking to me and mentoring me, in the government, the local government, that kind of thing, man. And I looked up to this. This gentleman. And then out of nowhere, I meet his son tonight, which is crazy. And I look at him, I'm like, man, I know you. No, you look like somebody I know. Bam, that's my dad. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So folks, give it up for Glenn Howard, man.
Hey, what's going on, Indianapolis?
You all right, baby?
Yeah, I'm doing good. You was talking about UNWA, man. They built a senior citizen home under my dad's name, man.
Where is it?
20. What's that? Where the Family Dollar is? 25th.
Oh, 25th and
Martin Luther King. Yep, it's right next to it. Right next to Family Dollar. Yep, it's called the Glenn Howard Orber Senior Citizen Home.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
UNWA did it for him, and then just found out that he's having a street after his name.
No stuff.
It's supposed to be off of it's in the makings off of Fall Creek Parkway.
Okay,
it's gonna be Bill Crawford and Julia Carson and Glenn Howard.
Nice.
It's gonna be a street up under that name.
Nice.
That's what's up, man.
Hey, man, I'm gonna tell you straight up, man. The man was influential, and back in the day, I don't know if you guys knew or not, but Moose was a lobbyist, right, in his 40s. And so I would be down at the State House, man, a lot. And, and a lot of folks from my neighborhood was showing me much love, man. Glenn was one that was showing me love. Vanessa Summers, who's still with us, was showing me love. And I'm going to tell you right now, man, I was in there, man, and talking to these people, and they were backing, not reparations, but the earmarks. Back that's what it was called back then. Mm-hmm. It's different now. But they were right behind us, man. And you know what? And Glenn, his dad was real cool. He had these little wire rim glasses, right? And he was about his height. And he'd be like, "Let me tell you something, man. You got to come here. You got to talk to this guy, this guy, this guy." That sounded just like it. That's how he used to be like.
Hey,
he's like, come
man,
come here, man.
My dad was a hero to a lot of people in the city, man. And he was the founder of Indiana Black Expo and Circle City Classic.
Yes.
And
which is going on this weekend.
Yep. It's going on this weekend. So, I just want to give a shout out to Indianapolis and let them know that, I'm still here. I'm still doing my thing. I'm still got my head on straight. I'm working and stuff. And Just, every Friday or Saturday, if y'all not doing nothing, just come past Bar 36 and, come and see me.
What you got going on over there, man?
Well, I have a birthday party October the 27th. I'm doing an all Scorpio birthday bash. It's black. I'm doing all black, and it's Scorpios free all night. So don't forget to come out October the 27th and join me and my friends for my annual
Born Day Celly.
Yeah, Born Day Celly. And I'm in the makings of bringing back Star Quest. So, yeah.
What's Star Quest?
Folks.
When to get Layman on the show.
Folks, if you don't know what Star Quest is, man, it was a fun time. I tell you what, folks, if you out there listening to Heavy Hitters Radio Show now, there's some people that listen to our show, man, that know what Star Quest is. I tell you what, Glenn Jr., tell us what Star Quest. Tell us about it, man.
Well, Star Quest is, man, everybody, we all come together and we do different categories far as like rapping, singing, poets, and stuff like that. But how long has it been going on?
Man, I tell you what, it used to be like it seemed like it was the Friday after.
Was it Expo? It was during Expo.
Was it during Expo or was it during Not classic. It was like over Thanksgiving weekend because the college kids were back.
Yeah.
And it was kind of like this all night like a variety type show.
Mm-hmm.
But you had winners. You had winners and stuff, man.
Man. It's like,
really
man,
cool.
and I sit here and I think like, man, Star Quest. We should bring back Star Quest more and more now because Star Quest was the truth back in the day, man.
A lot of people.
Everybody was talking about going to Star Quest.
Right.
That was the main biggest talent show in the city.
Right.
Was Star Quest, man.
You're absolutely right.
Star Quest, and it just died down, man.
So it was the showtime at the Apollo for Indianapolis.
Right. Yes, exactly.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Sponsored by the local beacon.com.
Layman whispered in my ear right there.
What's that?
Layman whispered in my ear right there.
Hey, man. I'm almost sick of Layman, man.
Layman's a great addition to the show, man. Layman's cool, man. I'm sick of Especially when they get excited about the Coolidge.
You outvoted on Layman.
Yeah, you outvoted on Layman.
He ain't going nowhere.
Sorry.
Whatever, man. Whatever.
So you got the Scorpio party going on the 27th.
October 27th, man. Why don't y'all come on out and broadcast, man? I want y'all to come on out and
that's what's up, man.
Broadcast, man.
So it's free for Scorpios and the heavy hitters.
Yeah, it's free. It's free.
I gotta pay to come to a show.
It ain't nothing but $5 to get in. So I'm not charging an arm and a leg. It's $5 all night. Scorpio's free all night. And VIP is free food. So if you want to come, I got food catered. And, stuff like that.
So it's going to be a Bar 36? What's it going to be?
It's going to be a Bar 36
upstairs?
right here. Yep, upstairs.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Upstairs.
For those who ain't been to Bar 36 upstairs, man, it's a real nice spot.
Yes,
it's
it
nice,
is.
man.
Real nice, man. If you ain't been up there, man, check it out.
Man, I tell you what, man, you know what? It feels like the heavy hitters will probably have an opportunity to be up in there. It was October 27th.
Yeah, man, come on
Scorpio,
out.
but Glenn Jr. Scorpio party,
Hey,
man.
I want y'all to come on out, man. Broadcast live, man.
Yeah, for real.
Broadcast.
Hey, fellas, if y'all know anything about Scorpio women, yo.
Boy.
You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you.
Wait, are they special like Olympics?
No.
Oh.
Hi, Scorpio special.
Listen, so we are a little bit crazy, but we are also crazy in a really great way in the bedroom. So everyone is welcome. Come out to the
everyone is
party.
bed. Whoa. Everyone is
find somebody to take home.
Hold on, but that
Who's
didn't come
not
out
too
right, did it?
drunk.
That didn't come out right. You
No,
said they're crazy in the bedroom. Everybody's welcome. like there was no period. Pause.
No, exactly. There's no period.
You're not welcome to all come to the same bedroom. You are all welcome for that piece of advice. You're welcome.
But when you said it the first time, he was like,
Right,
Scorpios are freaking in bed. Everybody's welcome. There was like no pause.
But did you hear what you said? Like,
listen,
use the words like peace, and there's just all kind of things happen. Hey, so folks, Heavy Hitters Radio Show, man. We have a couple of Scorpios, obviously on staff.
Come
right?
on, man.
And then Glenn Jr. Man must be a Scorpio.
Yeah, I'm a Scorpio. October 26th.
All right.
October 26th. But hey, I just want to say, I love you, Indianapolis.
Nap time.
They do a good job every Tuesday, man. They come out to Bar 36, man, and they broadcast live, man. And if y'all don't listen to these people, They are telling the
You
truth,
almost called
man.
us niggas, didn't you?
Nah, man, I wasn't gonna do y'all like that, man. Wasn't gonna do y'all like that,
But
man.
man, Glenn was like, y'all see
I wasn't
these
gonna do
people,
that,
man.
But you know, man, broadcast live, and man, you know, y'all come on down and broadcast live, man.
Boom.
October 27th,
Yes.
man. Y'all right here
But-
broadcasting. I want the whole city to come out. The
That's
whole
what's up.
city, you know.
That's what I'm talking
The
about,
whole
man.
city.
Boom,
I'm with
man.
that. We with
Hey,
that.
Hey, I tell you what, man. Heavy's radio show, man. Here live at Bar 36, man, with Glenn Jr., man. Glenn
Come
Howard
on.
Jr. And I tell you what, it's amazing. I mean, you know, like I said, hey, y'all need to come on now.
Hey,
That's how it's standing.
he always. I don't get that because he always had that. Boy, sit down. You know how he be talking, man.
You
you
need the
know.
sound of what y'all
Come on,
doing, but y'all
man.
need-
He always had that raspy voice,
Yes.
but he did a lot for the community,
He did a
man.
lot, man.
And when
Yeah.
my dad passed away, do you know how many? I shook over 4,000 people.
No, I believe it, man. I was-
4,000,
Yeah,
man.
man, that's a
believe it,
lot.
man. I
was-
Yeah,
was-
yeah.
And everybody come to me like, man, your daddy this, your daddy that, your daddy this, your
He was
daddy that.
amazing.
And man, it was I loved it, man. It's
He was
like,
amazing.
man, I didn't know that many people
Cared.
really
Yeah.
cared and loved my father like
Hey
that,
man,
man.
hey man, there's no question, Junior, man. But your dad was influential, man. He was a cool dude,
Right
and,
on.
You know, and he was straight up, man. You know,
Straight
I know,
up.
I really appreciated knowing.
Hey,
him,
that's
you
my
know.
right hand man, man.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
you know,
for
I'm
sure.
taking care of my moms. You know, I still got her left, and I got my son and my sister.
Yeah,
You know,
handle-
so you know, I'm still maintaining.
handle your business, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, folks, Heavy's radio show, man. Hey, man, we appreciate you coming. out,
You
man,
already know,
talking to
man.
us,
Anytime, man.
Yeah, for
October
sure.
27th. Don't forget, Bar 36.
Yes.
They broadcasting live.
Yes,
Yeah, it
yes,
is.
Yep.
yes. Appreciate you, my man. Hey, folks, and I tell you what, man, we up in the Win Bar 36, man. And you know what? Today's show, you guys want to holler, go. Today's show is
The cost of being famous.
The cost of being famous, yeah, man.
You know what? All right, so earlier we talked about like some guys like Chris Brown, who's always himself for the most part.
Yeah.
Or Justin Bieber is always kind of acting like who Justin Bieber is. I mean, so Jeezy, is it okay just to be who you are? I mean, or do you have to change?
It's crazy because it depends on how strong you are. Like I feel like if you're a strong willed person, then you should not change who you are. It only feels like to me, and maybe this is just maybe because it's not in the spotlight, but I still think like rock stars, they get a pass because I don't know if their star is not as bright as let's say a hip hop person, but you hear these groups like. Ned Zeppelin and all. You think them cats wasn't? Okay,
I'm sorry, wait.
I have no idea. I have no
Zeppelin?
group names of bands today. So
I'm sorry.
You gonna save me?
Did you say Ned?
Is it Led Zeppelin?
It's Led.
Is Led Zeppelin? I don't know. I don't know. I was trying to think of a band today. Like I was gonna say Matchbox 20, but that was like 20 years ago too. I don't know.
Anyway,
give me a band.
That wasn't that many years ago.
Give me a
Yes.
band. Give me a rock band today, and you tell me if them guys aren't. Got roadies on the bus, on the tour bus, and all that kind of stuff ain't going on the tour bus today. But the thing is, their star, even though they make just as much money as a rapper, but their Q rating is not as high as actor or hip hop artist. So
is it social media?
no, because they got a social media back, but for whatever reason, they not looked at. Even though they doing the same, they doing as much drugs, they banging as many chicks. They're doing all the same things, but it's
They're
like
not promoted.
it's not as promoted the same way. You know what I mean?
For what reason?
I have no idea, man. I have
because rock groups cost too much.
you know what I mean? But like you think Hootie and the Blowfield? You think Darius Rucker ain't knocking them off? Come on, man. He a black man in
Say it
country.
again.
You think Darius Rucker ain't knocking them off? And he's a black man in country music.
I only want to be with you.
Yeah, and he's definitely like he's had his fair share. He come out with his towel and his robe on. You know what I'm saying? And damn, Moose.
All right, so
Like I gotta smell my mic again.
so
Yeah.
I got a question.
This
for
this oh my goodness.
you. Hey, man, you know what? Let's not go there, man.
I'm not.
I
I'm
really
not.
wish everyone could see what was happening right
All right,
now.
so
This is
listen.
funny.
Listen, I have a question for you. All right, I got a question for.
I'm listening, man.
All right, so is it a situation? Is it a situation where these guys struggle with the fact that they are in the limelight too much, and so is there something that you give up? Is there something you give up for fame? And is that your what do you call that?
See, but my thing is this: when you went to me, I feel like they shouldn't have to give up anything for being famous, because I think when you're an artist and anytime you're in the top 1% of your craft, like I believe that being at the top come with certain perks, man. That just everyday people. I understand that being famous or having that fame, like you live different than Joe Blow who go to work 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? Do
I give up my privacy because I'm famous?
Yeah, but it's a trade off. You give up privacy for the fact that you get to go out and sleep with, buy, do whatever you want to do. Like you live, you know what I'm saying? Like you live that life. Like the dude that's driving a forklift, he ain't getting that attention because he's driving a forklift at Amazon. So he don't get that attention that you get because you on TV or hell even on YouTube nowadays or Instagram famous. But so when you're in the top 1% of in the world at what you do, then yeah, man, you give up your person, you give up privacy, you get that up. You give up any secrecy because everything you do is like for the masses. However, at the same time, you gain the riches, the wealth, and the women, or for ladies and men, who come with it, man. You get all of that.
Is that a good trade-off? Wait. I want you to answer last.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a good trade-off?
I would say no, but I also feel like famous people probably love that sort of attention, because why would you pursue fame if you did not want all of that attention and to give up certain elements of a normal life?
I'm sure there's some of those guys out there that are real weird acting, that are actors but don't want to be filmed any other time.
I'm sure there are, but I think the majority.
I think the majority do want that fame.
For example,
no, they want fame, but they still want privacy.
I don't think so.
You'll be surprised. I know Ron probably keep it with this, but a lot of those people they'll call TMZ and be like, "Hey,
yes,
I'm at so and so restaurant."
But I mean, like, I can tell you,
based on when the movie's coming out, they want all the promotion on them because
now that makes sense. But here's how I feel. I feel like if somebody came to Heavy Hitters and gave us $1 gajillion tomorrow to be the whoever we need to be and to be in front of the TV and blah blah blah, I would not. I still want to be able to go to Kroger.
I'm gonna tell you like this, Jeezy would go
without having anybody follow.
Like this, man. Like I ain't gonna lie, man. My it would be me on 10 all the time. You know, but that kind of bread, like Kanye said it best, man. Wait till I get my money right, you ain't gonna be able to tell me nothing. Not a damn thing. You can't park there, dude. Told my shit, I'll buy your company and put in just to fire you. I'm buying that tow company, firing you, and then selling it back. In the Kanye, I would do stuff like that.
So what you're telling me is because people understand. You understand, like the way we act on the show is not us.
It's not us.
It's not us 100% of the time.
Even though I seem to get questioned a lot about what I say, I'm like, dude, I'm just a character on the show, man.
You know, people always say to me,
yeah,
I really like how you talk about him in third person. Like the people know me in the world, they go, I like how you talk about him in third. Oh yeah, we're two.
We're actors dudes right now.
Yeah, we're definitely two different dudes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kinda.
It's us, but like turned up. The volume
right.
turned up.
In the regular world, if we act like this all the time, we wouldn't have our 40s.
Yeah, we would not.
But we could still.
I would be locked up somewhere. Yeah.
They're like, why you talking like that?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Why you acting like that? Is music always going?
Did you just say she's raping your time? You know, I can say that on the radio. I cannot say that at the 40.
No,
for sure. I'll be at HR.
All right. I'm sorry, Jeezy. Can we talk to you, please?
Yeah, exactly.
And by the way, why don't we call you Jeezy?
Right. That's lame. I get called always by layman.
Could you imagine this? Could you imagine this over the loudspeaker? May I have your attention, please? Could Moose, a.k.a. Big House, please come to the office?
Right.
Moose, a.k.a. Big House, come to the office, please. I'm like,
you know what? I guarantee you within the next week that will happen. If somebody's listening,
I really
that's going to happen, yo. And I want to hear about it when it happens.
It will happen. It could.
It could. It's going to happen. Somebody's going to make that happen.
All right, folks, listen to Heavy Hitters Radio.
Does the good doctor still listen?
I'm sorry, say it
The
again.
good doctor. Does he still listen?
I don't know. Man.
Off and on. If you listen, man, make that happen.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
All right, so
You probably cut this episode off a long time ago when we had mattress talk.
No, it's over with. Hey, so I
weird.
tell
It's
you what,
weird.
folks, man, you know, listen to us live
Yeah.
and direct on Spreaker.com. You
Yes.
can catch us all on the social media outlets, man. Heavy Hitters Radio Show. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter at Heavy
Underscore.
Hitters.
Underscore.
Yeah, and then we're also on Instagram, Heavy Hitters Radio Show. Right, and there's other shows on our channel, man. We got the Iron 3 Hip Hop Show.
Yes.
We got the Iron 15 Music Session, man. So shout out to D-Lo, Arlo, KF, and all the rest of the crew out there, man. We got number love for y'all. We miss y'all. All right, all right. So are you guys ready to get into some brews and reviews?
Yes.
Are you ready? Does anybody have
Yes.
any?
Yeah, I mean, Ballers is off the chain, dog.
You know what? You almost you when you soon as you said that, I had like a semi because I enjoy it
man.
too.
You up to date on that one?
I got like one, and I'm like,
Dude.
As a matter of fact, speaking of cheating, I was flipping through the channels last night, I think it was, and the new episode was going to come on, and I'm like, nope, I haven't watched the one before this yet.
But
And I
it's
turned the channel,
yeah.
man. What's the matter?
Cause you
with
like
that?
one behind, so you still they going to Vegas in the whole nine. Like
No, I mean, we just got the money. We just got the money.
yeah,
From,
So you know they get in Vegas there, but like this the show itself, man, and it kind of reminds me of Entourage because it's 30 minutes, and it's like as soon as you like going off.
Right.
And it literally leaves you
And the
wanting more.
music, the
The
music.
music, dog. Wait till you hear, because you're still episode behind. Wait till you hear the song on this last episode that when it goes off. It is hard. Y'all was like,
All right, okay.
I had to get Siri, like, Siri, who is this? And she's like, this is Cloud Overcast. He's in my house.
Oh, he's
He
holding
likes,
out on us.
right.
You on HBO, big dog?
He likes how I know who I am. And I have no physical form with nice wrists.
Perfect, yo.
Because
Wait, she has no physical form with nice wrists.
Cloud
I was
Cloud
gonna-
Overcast. No, it would be more. You probably got a British one. And does she talk British sometimes?
Yeah.
Yes, I think you can also do Australian.
Does she do Ebonics? We need an Ebonics Siri.
Hell
No.
We do.
Maybe
Was
that'll
that-
be with the new
That
update.
was sale.
Hold on one second. We
That
might have
actually
that.
takes us into
I think
the-
it's a dude though.
Like turn here some, just like every kind of.
Stop
this-
it. I want that.
I want that. I want the hood GPS. I did a bit a while ago with
Get
the hood
Snoop
GPS.
to do it, yo. Get
for
Snoop to
real.
do it, yo. Honestly, that is the safest way to do it. Like,
Yeah, that
I
is
like
true, 'cause Snoop is-
Apple, if you were listening to me and you want to do that and take
They're always
advantage and all
listening.
that stuff, like, yo, that's creepy.
Apple,
But, yeah, if y'all listening and all that, get Snoop to do that. Invest some money. It'll pay.
It'll pay off.
I want
pay
it.
off.
I want it to be ludicrous, and randomly, I just want him to say
any-
Luda.
The thing is, you can get, you know what it is, Cloud? You can get multiple, and you just pay 99 cents to
Yes.
you know what I'm saying?
Multiple
Charge like 99 cents to get your voiceover for your Siri.
That's funny.
Denzel Washington from Training Day.
No,
He
I
can
would,
give me
I would want
directions.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, that'd be dope. That would be dope.
Dope.
That'd
See
be
what I'm
dope.
saying? Like this idea is great, and it literally
Hey,
stops
man,
right
this
here.
is a great transition in my brews and reviews because, like, you know, it's reasons like this that the
Do
new
your
iPhone,
reviews,
the new
mother.
The reasons like this why the new iPhone X gets 10 brews.
Do you have it?
No.
Don't come out
How
to
you gonna do a
November.
Bruce
Because I've been
review?
looking up and
'Cause
researching
you
and
read
everything
it?
like that.
All right. Anyway, go ahead, man.
Yeah. In the world, like,
Well, this is
you
might be a
think I'm
first.
you think I'm gonna shell out all that money and all that stuff for a brand new phone?
$999.
Right. Just for reviews and reviews to give it a shitty review? Hell no. Like,
Good,
yeah.
good.
The I mean, you know, the facial recognition doesn't work. They're actually taking like I'm pretty sure Samsung is making the screens for Apple,
They
which is insane. But I mean, you know, it is what it is. And then,
Matter of fact, Samsung makes just about all the internals on the iPhone.
yeah, like I mean, you know, it's just like, yo,
Not
what
the battery.
about it
Not,
is
not the
the
bad.
iPhone.
What I
Not the
tell
battery.
people when people talk about the iPhone, when you get the Android lovers and the iPhone lovers, what I tell people is this: I say yes, Samsung and Android gets it first. I said, but Apple perfects it. That's all it is. Like so how they like the facial recognition's been on Android phone for like 2-3 years now. Like the I think that the Note 5 had it. However, you can take that picture and put it in front of a picture and it'll unlock your phone. Whereas the Apple has the same, it's called Face ID, except it takes a 3D sculpture
They
of your
stole that from
face.
Snapchat though, like that's
No,
what they stole it
no,
from.
what I'm saying, but it takes a 3D. Like, so when you open your phone up, you can't use a picture to unlock it. It takes the actual 3D sculpture of your face and maps it. So then they use it. So not only that, you can use it to talk with. You can talk with your own avatars and all kind of stuff. So basically, Samsung get it first, what I like to call beta, and then Apple just perfects it.
So is Apple like the basic? Remember that?
Yeah.
We don't do it.
We just make it better.
We just make it better.
Yeah.
All right. So your take on Apple?
Well, I mean, like, there's so many. They're like it's 10 brews. Like, well, no, I like.
Whoa.
Like
Yeah,
it's
dope.
10 brews because I mean, no, you like anything you want to do, you have to buy an accessory for it. Like you want to jack your headphones in or whatever. You want to external
Well, it
charger,
comes
like,
with the little piece.
like
like
the
he
little
got.
shitty ass like Bluetooth earbuds or
What
whatever.
in the world is your language?
Sorry, like I'm
He's fired
very
up.
passionate. All right, I'm sorry. I will
About a
try
phone
and,
you're not even going to buy?
No,
Are you even an Apple person now?
I used to be. Like, you know,
But see, the
and
thing
then
is,
they
the
started,
Note- the
they
Note
started
8
switching it up.
The Note 8 is
Started
just
switching up on me.
as slick, yo. The Note 8 is just as nice as the iPhone, and it's bigger. And it has a stylus that nobody uses. But every commercial, everybody's like using the stylus, but it never comes out of the thing.
You know what I did see, guys? I saw that the Apple has some sort of data thing that you can save your data on a flash drive that's made for Apple. I did see that this morning. I saw it this morning. Have you guys seen that
Dude,
yet?
I'm gonna tell you what I saw. I haven't seen that
It takes
before.
No, but I want
it
to
takes
see
like
it.
9,000. So 9,000 pictures or so of information can go on this little data thing.
I'm gonna
Like
tell you what I
2
saw
gigs?
today. I didn't know this.
Probably so.
Samsung has a docking station that turns your phone into a computer. I did not know that. I saw it today. Like you literally it's a docking station. Take your phone, like you plug your phone to your TV, put your phone into the docking station, and you get a mouse and a keyboard, and it's a computer
Oh, that's cool.
that runs full Windows.
Oh wow,
I was like, yo, that's hard.
that's cool.
That's real cool. And if you got a Samsung TV, you don't need the cord. You just do like the little send it straight through the air to the TV.
Hey guys, guess what? Is it time for news we can use? You got
News we can use.
Yes.
Is that her section? Oh, we
If it is, I am prepared, but I didn't know that's what my
You
section
know,
was called.
as far as
Well, you know, if we got
sports,
invites to
as
the
far
to
as
the meeting.
as sports is concerned, they you know what? Baseball's hit 5,694 home runs this year.
Yeah.
That's more than they've ever hit in the history of baseball, and there's still like 2 weeks left in the regular season. That, to me, that is nuts, man. I mean, they are hitting home runs
Left and right.
at a tremendous rate, man. You said left or right, and sometimes center.
Yeah.
That was a baseball.
And
joke.
also, like saying,
Burn.
speaking of sports too, Jamel Hill was in the news. Was in the news this week. ESPN anchor
What you talk about?
for calling the president on Twitter, not at work, white supremacist, and people kind of came out and said that she would lose her just she needed to be fired or suspended, which ESPN did try to suspend Jamel Hill for a day, but the co-host Michael Smith said that he would not work if she's not working. So then they went and tried to get 2 more black hosts to co-host the show. They was like, no, we're not doing it. So ESPN was kind of in a bind and decided not to suspend her. Now, my thoughts on it is this. When it comes to Jamel Hill and what she said, her comments about the president, I didn't know that calling somebody a white supremacist was a racial slur. Like, I don't know when that transition happened. Like, I didn't know, like, it was a derogatory term. I didn't know that. I mean, just calling somebody a white supremacist, I mean, it's a term.
Hey man, nowadays, man, there's actually so much going on with all that.
Yeah.
That almost anything you say can be construed as wrong. Like every now and then I get nervous doing what we do. You know? I mean, we are on air and we
toe the line.
We toe the line all over the world. By the
Yeah.
way,
But I think calling somebody a white supremacist is kind of like right up to the line, but you didn't cross it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like call them a derogatory term, which I'm not gonna say any of them, but you call them like the saltine, you can fill in the blank.
Right.
Then now you kind of like going over the line, like using all that derogatory terms. But the president kind of opened himself up when the Klan and white supremacists call you out by name, and you don't like shoot it down.
You like cool, man. You know,
Because
what?
I recall,
appreciate
I recall when President Obama was running, and what's his name, the Reverend, the Reverend dude,
all of them.
I had to come out, and he every week he was announcing everybody. Every week he come out like, I ain't with, Reverend Wright is that his name? Reverend Wright was the one guy.
A bunch of them, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But every week he was coming out denouncing these cats based on what they were saying, so he can get in office. But Trump, like these jokers, is like, thank you, Donald Trump, at Donald Trump on Twitter. David Duke.
David Duke, yeah.
Like you at Donald Trump, thank you for understanding our
plight.
Our plight, and you literally don't say nothing. Like you literally like, all right. Like he literally at so you got the comment, and you don't say. Then you say there were fine people on both sides. What?
Say it again.
When you come out and say about the Charlottesville, you say there were fine people on both sides.
On both sides.
Like any side with white supremacy, there is not any with Nazis. It's not a good side. Yo, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I mean,
history has taught us that.
Yeah, I mean, like my grandfather and other people's grandfathers that are pilgrim. I got some pilgrim buddies. Their grandfathers fought against the Nazis.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So how could they be okay now when our grandparents fought against them? Back in the 40s.
So my point is like with Jamel Hill calling him out like that, like he opened himself up to that for not denouncing these things that are being said about him in the public.
But when you are a public figure, can you not speak your mind, like your personal mind?
I mean,
Kaepernick.
I'll say this: when it comes to freedom of speech, like your job don't have freedom of speech. Like the world has it. Like I can say whatever I want to, but my job can be like, nah, that don't look right for us. We done with you.
Well, just like we do the Heavy Hitters radio show live from Indianapolis, Indiana, and in this state is a free will firing state. So I don't need any reason. To fire you outside the fact that
I don't like you.
Have you ever had a job where you had to fire somebody?
No.
See, I have.
I mean, you
man.
deal with that, yeah. I mean,
have.
we talked about on the show.
Have I talked about it before?
Yeah, because somebody ain't here today because.
But you know what you do,
man. That is true.
You know what you gotta do. You have to make it so that it makes sense and it's not a horrible situation because even the person that is doing the firing is feeling some kind of way about it.
Yeah.
Like if the person is happy about relieving somebody from their job, to me they're not a good person, right?
But yeah, at the same time, because too, a lot of times the firing comes from the top, like the way top. Like
it's not even right. It's somebody else.
You gotta let him go. You like, but he got a family. Hey, I ain't.
He's not.
Figure it out.
Productive. Right.
Figure it out.
Right.
Well, it might just be a numbers dump, like.
Right.
Like just because the numbers don't add up.
Attrition.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where I always felt like I wanted the person to feel good about.
You firing them?
The situation.
You want to give them some mints, some candy.
And so, are you guys ready? All right. So Cloud.
We're gonna fire Cloud on
Cloud,
the air.
Imagine
fire
that
Cloud on air.
you're working for me. Okay, you ready? All right. Now and this is gonna be hard because Cloud is real sensitive. You know
so
what I mean?
we finna fire you on air.
Hey, Cloud, how's it going, buddy?
I'm doing all right. How you doing?
I'm glad you're in here.
Doing all right, man?
Oh, I'm doing well. I'm doing well today. Hey, I had to go yesterday. Was everything okay?
Yeah, it was all right.
Well, good. I had a few complaints about some different things, but I mean, it really wasn't that big a deal.
What's going on? Like, what happened?
I mean, just a few people not happy with this or the other. I mean, it's one. It's kind
he
of
was
one
late.
Of those things.
He was late too.
It was kind of one of those things, and I'm sorry. I do have a Jeezy here. We're just. We're in here. He's kind of in here, just kind of making sure that I say the right things and everything. You okay with that?
I mean, what is there to say?
You know him, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right. Hey, so I just want to let you know, man, that you are a great asset to the organization and the team, man. And I've really enjoyed your time and your presence here with us.
Right. I mean, I'm glad to be here.
That makes me happy, man. I'm so glad you've been here and you're happy to be here. Hey, but I tell you what, there's been a few things that have happened over time where we're really at this point we're gonna give you an opportunity to find other opportunities outside of this organization.
What do you mean?
Well, but basically what that means is, if you don't mind if I interject.
No, you go right there.
Basically, like there's like here, this is the level we shoot for.
Oh gosh.
And you're about right here, okay?
For everyone who can't see,
Yeah.
right here would be lower than
Lower
where we're
than-
aiming.
So we needed you here,
We had the voice. We had the voice.
but we needed
The
you
voice
here.
of reason.
We needed you here like 2 weeks ago. Today, that
So
opportunity.
nobody told me anything. Were you?
Yes, we have. There was a
well-
memo that came out. Did you read the memo? You get the email?
Here's the situation, and here's why typically I handle it and not Jeezy. He's just
Yes.
here. Typically, he's here not to say anything.
Yeah, no.
right? All right, so you know what? As he talked about your work performance, man, it has been impeccable for most of the year, right? But on the time that we needed you to be at your optimum, for some reason, I'm not sure what happened, it slipped. And what we're going to do is we're going to give you an opportunity to reach your fullest potential just somewhere else, all right? So at this time, you can't start laughing. So at this time, what I need, all right, man, is I need your keys and your badge,
In,
all
the
right?
in your playbook.
I need your keys and your badge. And then and guess what? Man, I look forward to seeing you and all the great things you're going to do in the future.
So you saying I'm fired?
Well, I tell you what, buddy. You just got to leave here today, right? And you got to leave all your things, okay? And then, I'm not sure
No,
why
just,
you.
just kind of like.
I'm not sure why you're going in your pocket now, but be careful because we are prepared for that too, okay?
Yeah.
Like, no, just be real. Like if
Yeah, we saying that just leave your stuff here. Don't worry about clocking out. We got that. All right.
We'll take care of
We'll
that.
take care
Matter of fact, we'll walk out with you.
We'll walk out with you. To
Yeah.
make-
Like why are you taking all the extremities? Like
just to make sure that everything's okay, to
like,
make sure that you're safe.
You all were like giving me glowing recommendations not too long ago, and all
Yeah,
like
for
you
sure.
made me
Absolutely.
like I'm a criminal. Like,
And I
you know, just
tell you
like,
what, I tell you what, don't hesitate to have folks call for references.
Just not us.
Like I still don't understand. Like what's going? Like what? Like
That
giving
was
me,
funny.
giving me an opportunity. Like you not
Yes.
really giving me a choice.
Yes, we're
Like,
giving you choices.
give you
and
a choice.
opportunities.
Like, you
we're giving you choices and opportunities to further your career
You're
elsewhere.
not giving me like I already have the choice to go somewhere else and.
Yeah, but we give you
Correct.
that. We give you that option.
and now
You're not
now-
giving me that option.
And
You're
now,
no,
giving
you can
me
either
that
go
I
somewhere.
already
No,
had
the
that
option-
option. How can you
is-
give me an option that
The
I already
option
had?
is you can go somewhere else. Or you can go home. Like it's those are the two options. That's the whole point of options. You got point A, home.
But I already
point
had
B,
those. How can you give me the options that I already had?
No new job.
No,
Like,
no.
you know what
Stop
I
walking
see.
around like
You know,
how
it-
can you give me the options that I already had?
I'm sorry, Mr. Overcast. You know what I see? What I see.
What I
is-
see are some wimps that can't tell me that I'm fired.
No, you're
what-
not. You're not
what
fired.
I see now is an opportunity
Oh, well,
for you to
whatever.
grow.
Fired is such a harsh term. We like to say, we want to make sure that you and
I have
that
it.
you-
I have it.
your future endeavors are
We would like to free up your opportunities for future outcomes.
yeah.
Have a nice day. Could you leave your stuff right here, please? And then we'll walk out. Hey, man, have a great day, okay?
We'll shake hands, man. It just ain't work out, man.
Thank
Like
you.
that. Like honestly, I lost. Like I would lose so much respect for y'all if y'all ever like fired me like that.
Absolutely.
And
Honestly,
guess
I would
what?
lose so
And
much.
you know
respect
what?
for
And
y'all,
you'd
like,
be
if
walking
y'all,
out the
like,
door. You'd be
Honestly,
walking out
you could have fired me so much better than that.
No, it's
That
no,
was
no. We
god-awful.
don't really because we're the owners, so we really don't care about your respect
I mean,
for
that's
us.
cool until like I come around and buy out your company and then inspire y'all. Like it's
That's-
just like,
that's true.
it's
Based off
like,
your work ethic, I'm not nervous at all. So
Based off your history and work performance,
yeah,
we're not worried about
I'm not worried at all. Trust me. I'm matter of fact, I'm gonna sleep with both eyes shut tonight.
Big talk.
Matter of fact, I put one of those things on.
A
blindness.
Keep the sun out.
Yeah, put a mask on, and I'm cut the music up, so I can't hear nor see. So two of my senses is gone while I'm sleeping.
Hey, I'm coming for your job.
That shows y'all how not nervous I
About
am.
your life. Like you can sleep with both eyes closed, like lights off, all that. Like when you wake up in the morning, you might not have a job.
How
very
disrespectful
funny.
that is. Like, you know
That's
what?
very funny.
That's
man.
very disrespectful. I'm gonna sleep with both with the blinders on and my
Yeah.
music up and my front door open.
Right.
I'm
I ain't hear the front door open.
I'm not nervous.
Like, then I might not have to fire you at that point. Like, it's just, you setting yourself up for somebody else. Like,
That's so funny, man. That's so funny. Heavy Hits Radio Show, man. We just fired Overcast.
We just fired Overcast.
I mean, but not
Lovely.
from the show. Like,
Moose is so. I mean, that would make me feel some kind of way when you basically hype me up. Like, yeah, like at some point he thinking like I'm gonna get a promotion.
right. And it's like, wow.
And then he
Like,
just dropped a hammer. Like,
and then he didn't even do it. It's just like you trying so hard, like to. And it's like,
he
dude,
was stroking your hair. You like, oh, okay. And you like slowly bending over. It's like, you fired. What? I thought I was
like
getting
just rip
promotion.
the Band-Aid off. Like you over here, like
I mean,
like
the line that got me, and he was like, you know what, man? Like you was overachieving, but just do that somewhere else. Like what? Huh? Like we love the effort and work that you put in for somebody. Like what was the line you used? Like it was so smooth. Like damn, that's cold. Like, you just hyped him up to fire him.
Thank you very much.
It was like,
thank you very much.
Like that.
And and then what I would do at the end of it is fart.
Yeah,
I would fart at the end of it.
He actually did do it at the end of it. For everybody who's not here to go through the trauma that we've been experiencing all damn show.
All his farts smell like egg. No matter what he eats, man, it smell like egg. We ain't gonna do on the show.
That was.
I like to say that Moose again.
God.
Moose again Big House.
Like that's worse than getting fired, yo. Like.
Hey guys.
Moose will be a crop duster. He growing beans over there, yo. That's his crop.
Hey, so
his beans, yo.
Heavy Hitters Radio Show.
I would rather be unemployed than smell this.
Right. Like, yeah, you got two options. You can sit here. We gonna hotbox this room. We gonna hotbox it.
What's the name of that? What's the name of that thing when you do your woman when you fart on your
Dutch oven.
The Dutch oven.
Dutch oven.
Yeah, that's how you get them.
Like if you can take this Dutch oven, you can keep your job.
You like, boy, you've been here all weekend. You ain't leaving. All right, I got you. Just drop it over there.
Just drop it.
I gotta go. See you later. You
Yeah, know what I'm saying?
Roll over and start smiling like a mug. Like
why is it?
Look. Finally, I can lay on my other side.
Now, why is it when you fart, man, you can take your fart, but you can't take nobody else's? Like you can lay in your own ambiance of dust. You like, I'm cool. Everybody else around you passing out. You like what?
No, you know what I like. If you do it in the fan, you feel it, but you never smell it.
Never smell it.
You just know everybody downwind is hurting.
It's hurting.
Yeah.
Especially the ones where you get the little knot in your stomach and you go, you just feel it release. You're like, oh man, that was great. And then you see like the plant wither over. You're like, oh, that was a good one.
Right.
That was a good one.
Right. It's like the air, like you can see the air moving. You ever seen a hot day? You ever seen a hot day in the distance? We have a fart like that.
Drywall peeling off and whatnot. Yo, like.
A hot day in the distance. I'm going to use that for the rest of my life. You know when you smell like a hot day in the distance?
Said Jesus' eyes are watering right now. Yo.
Like, for real, man. Like Kim Jong-un can shoot these off, yo.
Hey, man, you know what?
Said, Moose is Rocket Man.
Have you ever, right, Moose is the Rocket Man, yo.
Have you guys ever been in a situation though, seriously, like where you had to seriously like perform number 2 at like 8:00 in the morning, but you've been so busy. Next thing you know, like it's 10 o'clock at night, and you still haven't done it. That's when you got trouble. Like everything hurts from the tip of your bunghole to your head.
And why is it that the closer you get to the toilet, the more urgency it gets?
Yeah, I'm glad.
It's crazy.
I'm glad you said that.
I can literally be like in the car, I'm good. I get out of the car, I'm good. I open the door, it's like, uh-oh. I get to the bathroom, it's like, really, uh-oh. And it's like, I do my pants, it's like, uh-oh.
Right. You just barely sitting
like
down.
You barely make it.
Hey, so, all right. So, real quick, speaking of barely making it, and I know this is kind of a interesting Moose turn.
Let me get a piece of that bacon. I've been looking at that. Can I get a piece of that bacon? Are you going to eat that?
No, you can have it.
Yes.
All right, but listen.
I'm going to.
The hurricanes,
you want a piece of this?
Man. Listen, the hurricanes, right? All right, so we had Harvey, right?
Uh-huh.
And then we had Irma, right? So we had Harvey and Irma, and then Jose, right?
Why? I guess Harvey would be a Caucasian name.
Yeah. So well, one thing we went from Caucasian names to like Hispanic names, right?
Where's Jason? What about Hurricane? Tyrone.
There was no. So it went from H-I, no J.
Jose.
Oh, yeah. Okay, and then what about K?
I don't know. I haven't heard any other ones other than Maria.
Maria's coming after that. So I don't.
There had to have been some other tropical storms because they always name it in the progression of the alphabet. Yeah.
I'm going to look it up right now. Does it start with A, though?
No, because wherever it stopped last year is where they start this year.
Oh. I never knew that.
The heavy hitters learn something.
Sometimes I'm really smart, too.
I never knew that.
I'm going to look up what happened to No.
If you remember, there were several storms.
We're missing
There
L.
were several storms that never made it to here. So those were probably the ones they had.
Like everything before H. Harvey's the first one we started talking about, right?
Well, what happened last year?
Oh, okay. See, I don't know.
Well, Harvey, we had Harvey, and then there was like 3 lined up.
No, that's right now. I mean, Harvey just was it in Texas, and then we had Irma, and then like I said, I'm just missing them. All right, so Heavy Hits Radio Show, man, we talk about all that stuff. Now, listen. So Trump today talked in front of the United Nations, man. Hey, speaking of Biggie Gates still listening, man, he said Moose smells like a... What in the world?
Man, you have to say your phone.
Moose, he said Moose smells like a moose. You're not even here. You don't even know what I smell like.
I found out the answer, and I stand corrected.
All right, go.
So the Farmer's Almanac is where
right.
the names come from.
No stuff.
And yes, they do start with A, but they are broken down between Atlantic tropical storm names and Eastern North Pacific tropical storm names. So for the Atlantic, it started with Arlene. Then it was Brett, Cindy, Dawn, Emily, Franklin, Gert, Harvey, Irma, Jose, Katina, Lee, Maria, Nate, Ophelia.
Yeah, Hurricane
Katina?
Nate.
No, it's not there yet. But then it will
but
be
we have
not
Maria.
Katrina, Katia. Lee
Right.
was before that, right? So Maria.
Where's Lee?
He must have dispersed
Yeah,
in
dispersed
the ocean
In the ocean.
Oh, okay.
because they name each storm,
Right.
so we don't hear about all of them depending on
If they
how
get-
severe
if
they are.
Get big enough.
Dang,
Okay.
I want Nate.
So then it'll be Nate, Ophelia, Philippe, Rena, Sean, Tammy, Vince, and Whitney.
Hold on a sec.
It's Tammy this year. Sorry, no Tyrone.
Hold
The
on a
Farmer's
second.
Almanac did not name any of them Tyrone.
I'd be real mad if my house got tore up by her.
But Hurricane Nate.
Yes.
Yeah,
And Hurricane Felipe.
Hurricane Ophelia, though.
Hurricane Josh. Like that would be.
No, we're not doing that.
I'm mad I heard my government name in there for one of them storms. I'm going to keep that off the air, but yeah, it was just weird.
Well, Jose.
It is a Hurricane
Yeah.
Moose.
There
Next
is no
year.
Hurricane Moose.
Next year's going to be a Hurricane Moose. But we're going to be nice. We're going to come through and drop money on cash. It's going to be like a just regular, like a tropical...
You see them cats were stealing shoes on TV
That's
and got
ridiculous.
arrested.
No, you know, I'm going to tell you right now, one of my favorite things was there was some dude, man, you could tell he was like hard, like all gold teeth, like just been done time, in several penitentiaries, you know, just beard, just a hard living guy. You know what I mean? And he probably was from New Orleans, but lived now in Texas.
In Texas, yeah.
And was like, man, I don't know what y'all doing up in there looting and stuff, man. These people having, you know, he was literally mad. He was literally mad because they was looting and stealing, you know, during the hurricane, you know, when you know, it was seriously trouble, man. I respected that. I appreciated that.
I don't. I'm gonna tell you why. Them companies got insurance. They gonna pay for that. So I'm out with going.
You know what? I mean, as a
All
business owner, you don't want nobody going in your stuff.
All right.
man.
If you got insurance, you gonna pay for that. Man, have at it, man.
I will say this.
No.
It's a hurricane. The stuff's going to be ruined.
Yeah,
Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Thank you, clown.
I mean,
Hey,
it's
hold
like,
on one second, real quick. I know we're being funny, but
I'm not being funny. I'm being
on a
dead
serious tip, folks, we are not this ignorant where we think it's
me tell
okay
you
to
something.
steal and loot.
Let me tell you something. If I'm in Walmart and the power go out,
in the time when our families are going through trouble and all this kind of
Moose.
stuff, we do not feel this way.
you in Walmart.
These are all jokes.
You in Walmart.
I'm walking out.
and you got a 60-inch TV in your car heading
I'm
to
not
checkout.
doing it.
And it's like,
I'm leaving it.
and the power go out.
I'm
and
not
everybody's
stealing it.
scattering. I'm literally walking out with that.
I'm not stealing it. I'm just not, man. I'm a businessman. I don't want nobody stealing from me.
Nah, man, you know, they insurance.
I don't
got-
want nobody
yeah.
stealing from me, and so I'm not doing it.
It's not stealing, then.
It is
that point.
stealing.
No, it's not. It's called recycling.
It's not recycling either.
They gonna
It's
throw that.
stealing.
So
And
if
the
I go
folks,
to
the folks at the Heavy Hitters do not condone
If
that
I-
type.
if I go to
I tell
KFC
you what. If you want to do, if you want to sponsor us,
I'm not stealing nothing.
we will for sure make sure we represent you to our
However,
fullest.
man, if I'm in the store,
I mean, it's how like when I see the pair of shoes that I left in the store floating by me while I'm like on top of the roof and all that stuff, I'm just
Now,
like,
if they're floating by you, that's
no.
different.
But the thing is, they were
if
in
you
the
go
store.
into the store, you're wrong. If they're
I
floating,
don't see how.
if you're on your roof, and they floating by, you ain't got no shoes on. You put them on. I get that.
I'll
I'm
play
with
this,
that.
man. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like my morals name,
You would not
like
be
my
doing
my
it.
morality name. He has a name. It's called Neil. Because I'm like, the man, he's so flexible, dog. Like, my morality is so flexible, dog. Like, I could be stern on one thing, but something I'm like, hey, like, I'm in there, dog. Like, I'm cool. If you want a flat screen TV,
if it's a riot, if it's
anybody there to see it,
martial law, absolutely not. I'm not stealing it.
Yeah.
I'm not stealing it. It's a natural disaster.
He's talking over you, man. You allow that? Man?
But if something happens and no one's there to see it, it's not stealing.
It is stealing.
If a tree falls in the forest, does it make a sound?
Yes.
No, it doesn't.
It does make a sound.
It doesn't. If you're not
because
there to
nobody heard it.
If you're not there to receive the sound is only based off of what you receive. You don't receive it. There's no receivers around to receive it.
For sure, still made a sound.
Yeah, so you're saying I can cuss all day in the street, but somebody build a church around me, I can't cuss no more?
You can cuss all you want to.
Yeah, there you go. I can
that doesn't make any sense.
I can fornicate in the middle of the street, but you build a church around me.
You still can fornicate.
But I'll be inside the church now.
You still can do it. You're just breaking the law regardless either way. By the way.
The law is set by man. And I'm
breaking the law
not buying that.
If you're out in the street and you're fornicating, you're breaking the law. And they build a church around you, breaking the law, and you're breaking some covenants. Matter of fact, you're breaking the covenants anyway.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Jeezy I'm not going out to loot. I'm not gonna go out of my way to loot. I wouldn't do that. However, if I was in the store, it was just like, oh man, oh yeah, I can just snatch his note and just walk out. I can go ahead and snatch his TV up, or these Beats by Dre. Yeah, I'm out of here, dog. They coming with me.
You would not do it.
That's
unfortunate, but
it's unfortunate.
I would not do that. This Moose like a big guy.
But you know what it is? When I'm sitting there, I'm like, Moose, you want to come watch my stolen 70-inch TV? You're for sure coming to watch the fight.
Oh, I might. I'll watch it, but I'm not going to condone you stealing it. And I'm going to talk about it.
Yeah, turn the blind eye, man. Like the chick you hit the middle of the street.
If I'm with you, now don't get me wrong. If I'm with you though, I'm be like, no, man, we out. This ain't us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk you out of it for sure.
Moose, just turn the blind eye like the chick got hit by the car. Like she.
I know,
dude.
Hey guys,
that video was.
Hey guys, you know what?
That was insane. And somebody just got hit by a bus on IUPUI's campus, and they died.
That chick was.
Yeah, that video was crazy. Though.
It was crazy because, like, literally, the girl beside her was like, "I don't know what's happening."
Was the girl beside her texting?
I have no idea.
I think maybe she was.
And got blue.
I mean, just gone.
She probably didn't even die. She probably broke her leg, and that was about it.
Maybe.
Because she got hit in the leg, and she just like a somersault.
Flew.
Like a rag doll.
I mean, it was crazy.
Like, which one you guys talking about?
The video with the two Asian girls,
yes,
right?
On the highway.
On the highway. So you asked.
Like, why are you walking on the highway to start with?
In the middle of the street, and the car just came.
That's silly.
I mean, he came
at nighttime.
And when we used to about lamb-based it.
Don't you use these for your butt?
You guys see with this one?
Don't you use these for your butt?
I think that Asian video is fake.
This guy saying, "Don't you need these for your butt?" And it's a little boy that has.
These for your butt?
At the old house, always.
Our old house, don't you?
No, put them back.
I saw you the other day. The long time ago days.
They're pads, right?
You do use it sometimes. The other days. So you still want a pack of them?
Put it back.
It's like a little.
Don't you use these for your butt?
Don't you use these for your butt?
Don't you use these?
He can't talk very well.
Man, kids are the darndest things, man.
That cracked me.
They say the darndest thing. Don't you use these for your butt? The always? You bleed from your butt?
You okay?
That shit got good.
Hey, speaking of that, man, this weekend, Circle City Classic.
CSU, baby. What is it? For God, for Central,
for
State, baby.
It's going to be the champion right here.
Jeezy's dancing, everyone. Those are his Central State moves.
That's a drum major. HBCU love, baby.
Yeah, Circle City Classic.
Man.
Indianapolis, man.
Man. Yo.
Saturday, September 23rd, man. Circle City Classic.
Circle City Classic, man. That's what's up.
Hey,
every street will be blocked off because they won't let none of y'all Negroes down here. It's unfortunate.
You can't park nowhere.
Nowhere,
though. Speedway.
I can can park wherever I want to.
Yeah.
I got parking speedway to get
You know what I'm
here.
saying? They ain't let nobody park. Every street parking sign gonna be like no parking.
No parking today.
All right, folks. So we got any more news you got over there?
So last week we talked about how many times you can fall in love, and so I left with some lingering questions. So I did some research.
Okay.
So the Huffington Post put out a survey, and they said that the average person falls in love twice in their lifetime. Twice. That's 2 times. That's 2 times. And then
So it's probably like high school and then your wife.
maybe. And so then I was curious as to the average age that people lose their virginity, because I was just curious.
16.
So the CDC actually put out a report, which I was kind of surprised by.
What,
I'm not sure why.
The Center of Disease Control. Wow.
The Center of Disease Control. So I'm gonna tell you guys the average American age, and then let's play plus or minus. Were you more older than that or younger than that?
I say 16.
The average age is 17.1 for both men and women. Run was older than that.
Ron was 27. Jeezy was like 13.
So Jeezy was younger than that.
Yeah, I was way younger than that. For sure.
17.1. It's like 17
I'm pretty sure,
in a
I'm
couple
pretty sure I was
months.
probably date raped at that age too. I don't know.
I'm sure there was
So
some chick-
serious.
Some chick
Yeah,
took
she
advantage
was
of
every bit of like 16, 17.
And so, you have any other news there?
Playing with Jeezy's little nuggets.
No, I was also curious as to the average number of partners, but I couldn't find that anywhere.
Jeezy's ain't my mind definitely ain't on that list.
Average number of partners.
I'm like Wilt.
The average.
2.
I'm like Wilt Chamberlain.
5. Right.
The women is always like 3,
Right.
2.
You got to add 30.
Yeah. You got to multiply that by 9. Because they don't. If we ain't dated, it don't count.
Right.
We didn't date.
We didn't date. I just met him one night.
I just met him one night.
That don't count.
Yeah, that was it. That don't count.
Yeah, right. They count. Because women are receptacles.
Yeah.
Hey, so is that?
Hold on, man.
it.
That sounds so much like a trash receptacle. Like you just,
No.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's like part of my mind. I was like, wow, Moose turned to Jeezy all of a sudden.
I did not. They're just women are catch-alls. No, I'm just kidding.
Woo, yeah. Moose, I'm rubbing off on Moose.
Hey, real quick.
You
real
are
quick.
rubbing off on Moose.
Hey, real quick, guys. Real quick.
Moose.
The 2018.
The door is open.
So NBA. That's funny you did that. NBA 2K player ratings are out for each position. You guys
Doggy
ready?
style. What position's that?
You guys ready?
Mr. Raiden.
Basketball. All right, point guard. Russell Westbrook, number 1. Stephen Curry, number 2. Chris Paul, number 3. And they all have the same rating, by the way, 94. Kyrie Irving and John Wall round out the top 5. Shooting guards.
Kawhi Leonard should be number 1.
James Harden, 95. Jimmy Butler got a 90. And Klay Thompson got a 90.
Okay, so they must have got Kawhi as a small forward then.
Small forward, LeBron James is 97. He's number 1. Kevin Durant is 96, number 2. Kawhi is number 3, 95. Paul George is 91.
That's not true.
And
that is not true.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is 91.
That is Paul George is not should be like an 80 something. But go ahead, continue.
Power forward, Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis, 94.
And Draymond's probably like 80 something.
88.
Yeah.
Draymond's 88. And Blake Griffin's 87. And the centers, DeMarcus Cousins got 92.
And that's it. That's the
Karl
list.
Anthony Towns got 91. And that's it. So let me see here. Right now, after his move from Cleveland to Boston, Kyrie Irving just a step below Westbrook. So that's what you got, man.
Let's have a heavy hitters rating. Missionary, 90 what? 80 what?
Yeah, I'm not in. It's a good one though. It's high.
But
you know what? When you're talking about that though, they're all in the 90s. I think.
There's a couple that's not.
I mean, unless you're catching cramps and stuff.
I mean, being girl on top is probably about an 85.
You think? Unless they're doing it right. You know, all the parts got to match up.
Yeah, they got to match up. It's about 85 for
It's
me.
like Lego.
Doggy style is about a 98.
It's like Legos.
It's like Legos.
Sex is like Legos.
You got to fit.
Yeah, because you can have some. If somebody bought you a Duplo set and you brought your Legos, they don't really work. So if you with a Duplo chick, it's not working. Or maybe you a Duplo dude.
You a Duplo dude, yeah, for sure.
You got a Lego. You got a Lego honey.
But you better get some electrical tape and tape them things together. Some super glue.
You need some.
You
You
just
need
can't-
some
You need
enhancements.
some enhancements for sure.
Yeah, you need some enhancements if you a Duplo dude and you messing with a Lego honey, and God forbid you with a Lincoln Log honey, because it really ain't working.
It ain't working at all. But no way you can.
If you're a Lincoln Log dude though, you make it all work.
I
You
think
see
I
what
would
did
much
there?
rather be a Lincoln Log dude. It just
See what I
sounds
did
better.
there? Yeah, you see what I did there?
Yeah,
You like
a
that.
Lincoln Log dude. It sounds better. I'm a Lincoln Log. It just sounds better, don't it?
Are you Legos, Duplos, and Lincoln Logs? You gotta say it like this. I'm a Lincoln Log.
I'm a Lincoln Log.
I'm a Lincoln Log. That's what I'm doing. what kind of erect? I'm an erector set. Yeah, you build me. I'm lasting for a while.
I'm lasting for a while. All 10 minutes.
I'm lasting for a while.
You know what I'm saying? 10. Strong.
Mega Blocks type of dude.
Mega Blocks. I ain't even heard of that.
I haven't heard of that. That must be some new age.
Yeah, that's some new stuff.
They're like giant Legos.
I never heard of that before.
Me either. It's out of my realm.
Yeah,
man.
that's my realm. That must be some porno stuff.
Hey, folks. Hey, folks, I tell you what, man, it's the Heavy Hitters Radio Show,
Yes.
man. Today, we got into a lot of information. We talked a little bit about sports. If you notice, we didn't talk about the Colts or the Bears
No,
because
they
we're
both-
fans of
they
them,
both
and
stink.
They're stinking right now, but we still love them. We still love them anyway. Hey, man, I tell you what, man, if you are a star out there in the public, man, please understand that when you start making all that money and getting all that fame, unfortunately, you give up a little bit of your privacy. Whether you writing it, reading it, or just walking around, okay? You can't go to Kroger no more. And so I'm never going to be a star because I want to be able to go to Kroger every now and again. Also, man, please understand, if you're the President of the United States, you know what? You should probably kind of toe the line. Like, go down the middle to make everybody happy. You don't want to lean this way or lean that way. I guess you can lean whichever way you want once you're in there. So it's been demonstrated. If you are watching any movies, Lord, please check out Netflix. And Netflix has all the shows on there. Vice Principals. What's the show you watch? I can't remember the name of it. The Wire.
The Wire, yeah.
Check out The Wire.
The Wire's not on Netflix because that's on HBO.
HBO, okay. Check out The Wire and check out all the other shows we talked about today. And I tell you what, folks, this is the Heavy Hitters Radio Show. Remember, we are where you are.
So get comfortable.
Come on in.
Your mouth.
Yeah, man, that's us. Times 7. You know what I mean?
Now it's completed, girly girl cried, wait, yo, I didn't really need it. Sweetheart, we ain't going out like that. Sweetheart, we ain't going out like that. Sweetheart, we ain't going out like that. Zulu, we ain't going out like that. Zulu, we ain't going out like that. Now baby, bust it if you wanna groove. Me and you could do it. It will be the move.